Uh, that was amazing. Um, yeah, well, welcome to Chicken D&D. We're gonna play some D&D today. I don't have like an opening to these streams. Should I have an opening to these streams? Should we introduce ourselves in these streams? I was thinking about that last night, just for like the YouTube purposes. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Well, eh? Of course you don't. You only had like 25 minutes while we were sitting live in stream. Oh shit, where are my dice at? Oops. Okay, so yeah, I think Chris asked this. I think like introduce ourselves and then introduce the character that we're playing. Obviously, I don't have a character, so like that's like a thing. But hi, I'm Chickadee, and I'm the dungeon master. Somebody else jump in. Mics are off. Ah! They're like them or me? Why? I had this last time, yeah. Oh. No, because I'm not seeing your shit at all. I know exactly how to fix this. This is the same problem we had last time. Just them. Yeah, we did this last time. How did I fix this last time? Like this? It's this that's the issue. Does that fix it? Somebody say something? Okay, now I can't hear you. Why is this always a problem? Why can't I fix it this time? It was a finger.
But you can see how close I was with the
Hey!
arm.
You guys should be able to hear them now. Sorry.
With the definition.
Yeah. Yeah, let's play. Guess the body part. I'll start off with an easy one.
It's an ear.
I mean, there's an ear there too, but I think the focus is the eye.
But what
Nah.
is
Nah.
this part?
Ooh.
Lips.
When you hold it that way,
It's a mouth.
Looking into the soul of a special someone.
Oh shit, sorry, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me now?
I'm
Yeah.
Chris.
Hi, chat!
Oh my
I'm
god.
Cribbins.
Sorry. I got excited.
Okay, somebody's talking here. Regimen.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'll let
It's my dream all over
Hi.
again.
I'm Christopher, also known as Cribbins.
Hi,
I
Cribbins.
play Lotruda. I'm low. Do you want to turn me up or shall I turn me up?
If you can turn yourself up, go for it. Because I can hear you fine.
Is that better? Is that better? Is that better? You might be able to hear me breathe now.
Oh my god.
This is gonna be quite a session.
Someone else fucking introduce themselves. Jesus.
Fine, I will. I'm Redbeard.
And I'm mad.
I am so mad, and I'm
I'm just hearing that audio peak.
I'm Harry Dresden, based on the main character of the book series, The Dresden Files, that I really like. And I stream and stuff. Go follow me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to
Hello.
like and subscribe.
Hello
Hit that
everyone.
bell.
I'm Tex, and I'm playing Drugar, and I this is the streaming I do, so enjoy.
Okay, that was. We'll work on that.
Awesome. I thought that was great.
I mean, I thought it was pretty
You
organic.
think you want viewer retention? That's gonna keep them interested.
You never know what you're gonna get.
All of the other ones are so boring. All the other ones are just like, "Hi, I'm this, and I'm playing this character today. Glad to have you here." We had like peaks and valleys, and it was a story in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I overcame.
Okay, so I know that we just watched a recap video, but we usually have one of the players recap. First one texted, then Chris, and so I think Red should do it this time.
Okay, so last session, there was the person got poisoned by the food, and we were just like, "Oh yeah, the food got poisoned." And then we figured out that it was like, "Oh, it was the dude that poisoned the food." And then so we were like, "What if we did a dinner and we served the same food that was poisoned, but it won't be poisoned, but he'll think it was poisoned." So we did that, and then we had the antidote that was a dessert, and then he didn't get the antidote because Latruda dropped it on purpose and then rolled around in it. So he was not going to eat it at all. And then we told him that we caught him, and then we arrested him, and then, or we didn't arrest him because we're not law professionals, but he was arrested. And then Latruda went and found him in the jail cell, and Latruda just went jumbo gumbo, just murdered the shit out of him. And then Drugar, I didn't know this until I watched the highlights, but Drugar tried to pin it on the guard. And
I just
that was amazing.
Drugar did not try to pin it on the guard.
You did.
When Drugar walked in, he thought the guard did it. So that it was like an honest lie.
An honest lie.
He didn't know he was lying yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's called a mistake.
If you want to be fancy about it, sure.
Well, yeah,
whatever.
I think that's about everything that happened. Then we slept, and now we're gonna get the fuck out of Dodge, right?
One
Well,
question
two people
Red,
slept.
What does jumbo gumbo mean or gumbo mean?
What?
You're
Come up with
asking that?
Special?
Are you like actually asking that, or
No,
you
I
just
asking
figured
for
you'd
the
tell
audience.
the viewers. I actually know.
Oh,
what it
okay,
means.
yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like,
Yeah, I was confused too.
So gumbo is our unsafe word. So what that means is if we say gumbo, we're gonna fuck some shit up. Gumbo is our murder hobo button, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good way to explain it. Yeah, which also means, for anybody who missed it, we have this. So if you want to try to influence them to go in a little gumbo, you can spam that. Or if they're just going gumbo, spam the heck out of that, because why not?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was an honest misunderstanding. for
Yeah,
sure.
exactly. Chaos word. Yeah, chaos word. Exactly.
And jumbo gumbo means murder.
Yeah. Yeah. So I am gonna rewind ever so slightly from the very end of the session last time. I want to just go to like where you guys are waking up and go from there. So, two of you wake up, and Latruda is still awake, thinking over the thing that they've done. So what are you guys gonna do? I know that at the end of session last time, Drugar did want to go talk to Gavin. So if you still want to do that, we can do that. And then I know that you guys are like heading on your way out of the city, so anything that you want to pick up before we go, anyone you want to talk to before we go, that kind of thing.
If you need to speak to people, I don't mind going gathering the supplies. If you could, give me some gold, I'll add my own gold in there, and I'll get us like a carriage and some horses and things. Do you guys want to ride a horse, or shall we all stay in the same carriage?
I feel that a carriage. I feel like the carriage would be the best because for management, but for going off roading, I guess it kind of depends where we're going. I suppose.
Yeah, for a carrot, carrot's definitely better for like long journeys and whatnot. But horses are better for like strategy wise. That makes sense.
I will see what size of things I can buy.
Yeah.
Something with 4 wheels would probably be best. Also, we can sleep inside of it, which
Yeah,
makes things a
yeah.
bit more comfortable. Okay, well, if you want to go talk to some people, I'll go do some shopping. I'll gather supplies and things as well.
Okay.
So what are Harry and Drugar gonna do then?
I can go. I'll go talk to Gavin just to see how he's doing because he's probably got sacked. I assume. But
Gavin the guard.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I think I wanted to see the herbalist too, just to be like, hey, listen.
Sure.
Hey, listen. Kind of letting her know that we're on our way out, but the deed is done.
I'll
because-
probably just tag along with Drugar. I don't really have anything. I filled all my spell supplies and whatnot already, so.
Okay, sure. So let's do that first. So you guys are gonna go find Gavin. you wouldn't know like where to find him, so I guess like going to the mess hall would be the best way to do that. So you can do that. You can find him. You can say whatever you want to say to him.
Okay. So basically, yeah, I kind of walk up to get, like, as I approach, is he like really down in the dirt, or is he like
Yeah, he's
busy?
kind of like sitting there with like a bowl of oatmeal, just like staring off into space, like eating it.
Yeah. So I'll kind of like pat him on the back and then sit down with him and just be like, "Heck of a night."
Yeah, you could say that.
Yeah. How are you handling it?
I'm okay. I'm disappointed in myself. How's Latruda?
Recovering from their wounds. That's why they aren't with us right now. It's just kind of sleeping it off a little bit.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I really wish I knew what had happened. They haven't said anything else. They haven't like remembered anything else, right?
No, not. They pretty much, are still sleeping, recovering from their wounds. So, but and we are as a troop looking to leave relatively soon. So I just wanted to check in on you before we depart.
Oh, you're leaving?
Yeah, that's the intention. We came for the escort. We escorted Taruna back to her place, and all this hubbub's a little bit too much for us to be on. Too much excitement, so we figured to be on our way and look for another job and start paying some bills because our coin purses are looking a little light as of late.
Well, I guess that makes sense. I'm surprised they haven't asked you to stick around for like questioning and stuff about what happened.
No, I know. I'm equally as surprised by that, but I mean, unfortunately, between you and I, Gavin, I'm still not really sure what happened either. But it was a heck of a night. But I was pretty much with you the entire time,
True, yeah.
so you can give a report on my behalf, I guess, at that point.
I guess that makes sense.
But
I mean, there's like a big thing that happened that like nobody was there for though, so I don't know.
Yep. Well, anyway, I just want to kind of check in to see how you were before we departed. Again, it was a heck of a night, but I just want to make sure that you did your best, and obviously, uh, try not to let it dwell on you. Um, just wanted to check in essentially before we decide to sneak on out.
Well, I
Not sneak
appreciate
up and
that.
leave.
I still
right.
think I made the right call, like a fire, it could have taken down the whole city, but
Everything
I
here is
also
made of
feel like I
wood.
didn't do my job, and yeah,
No,
it's definitely gonna weigh on me for a bit, but I appreciate your kind words.
No, for sure. Well, think of it this way: you saved the many, and then unfortunately there was one casualty. But if the fire spread, the entire town would go down, and there would be more casualties. So you made the right call.
He'll just like go back to his oatmeal, like staring off into space again.
Cool. And then I'll do a little. See you later, buddy.
See you later.
Gumbo.
Gumbo. He knows too much.
Yeah, should we check out the morgue guy? Make sure he hasn't talked.
Hey, I'm thinking herbalist, but if you want to go check in Racco, I'm all about it.
No, I don't think we need to Racco.
He's been through enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, God, you've been so mean to that guy.
I feel bad for Racco. So now I think we are going to go see Valeria.
Sure. I do have a quick question for everyone too. Like as you're like trying to leave the city, like are you trying to like be like stealthy about it? Like not be seen by people and like to stop them from asking you to stick around, like shit like that? Or are you just like acting normal?
I think just acting normal.
Yeah, I think
like
we're acting normal. Yeah.
nonchalant. Everyone act natural.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just leaning into the sort of like why would someone stop us? We didn't do anything wrong,
That's
kind of
it.
thing.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Okay.
Oh my God.
Red, do you mind? I'm trying to play some
I
D&D.
can't
Me,
stop.
just
I'm
don't
actually
have
gonna run
people.
and take my allergy pill.
You didn't take an
Alright, cool.
allergy
No,
pill?
I'll be right back.
You did me this last time. What do you do? What do you do?
Okay, well, I guess this is
Rip
the
that.
right time to switch over to Latruda and what they're doing.
Hello.
Hello. So what things are you looking to pick up?
So, we are in need of.
We're getting raided. Sorry. That was actually good timing. Good
It
timing.
was good timing. Welcome in, everybody.
All the raids
Welcome in,
happening
raiders.
right
Thank you so much for the raid, Mouse. How are you doing? How was your stream?
20s. Woohoo.
Woo.
Or were you playing Core Keeper? I've heard a bunch about this. I have no idea what it is. No idea. Does anybody know what
Keeper.
Core Keeper is? Tell me about it. We are playing D&D right now, so we're not quite as interactive with chat as we normally would be, but we really appreciate you guys coming in. I hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. We might not get to you right away, but anybody who's not, like, actively part of the scene, they'll try to take care of you.
As well.
I love that alert. Oh, I'm so happy that alert got to go off. Thank you for those biddies. I don't know where I was, but yeah, if you have any questions, we'll get to them and stuff like that. It was super fun. I'm glad. Just started for the first time today. It's kind of like Stardew Valley Terraria mashup. Ooh, that sounds like up my alley.
Ooh.
I like kind of stuff like that. You've been randomly selected to receive a donation of 100 bits. My name is Luna Cortez. Nice to meet you, and
Ooh.
yes, I am a man. People think I am a girl because of my name. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would associate that with a more feminine name. Greetings and... Daisy!
Mouse.
And
Hi, Mouse and gang.
greetings, and I proceed to withdraw. Well, thank you so much for those biddies. That's a really nice thing for you to be doing. I appreciate that so much. I think you'd really enjoy it. It has co-op. Ooh, I like co-op. I played a little
played it,
co-op Stardew with you with Red a little bit. I would like to do more co-op cozy games.
I think you watched me play Core Keeper for a bit, chick.
Did
'Cause
I?
remember when I was sick and I was like, I'm gonna stream anyways, and like I was just kind of like I was under my blanket the entire time, like not very energetic. I just played Core Keeper the whole time.
I vaguely remember this. I don't remember the game at all.
It's super fun. We can definitely get it for you because yeah, I want to play it co-op.
Okay.
I want to play it more, but I'm not gonna play it on my own.
All right. I'm gonna do my quick little like my channel spiel. So this is a thing like this D&D this D&D game happens about once a month. It's supposed to be the first Saturday of every month unless there are scheduling conflicts. But generally on the channel, it's my channel. I'm Chickadee. We talk a lot about D&D. We talk about D&D every stream. And then sometimes I play a game afterwards, depending on time and energy and all those kinds of things. So if you like D&D, this is the place to be. But we also get off topic a lot and chat about other stuff. So it's just kind of like a fun, chatty place to be. So if you like, stick around, see if you like the vibes, consider following, all that kind of shit. And we're gonna pop back into the game. I assume Tex went to deal with Daisy being all bouncy, barky. Probably bouncy too.
Hello.
All right, what
Hello.
are we buying?
So, Latruda would like to get a wagon.
Okay.
A wagon. So like a four-wheeled wagon.
Okay.
Yes, and I would like it to be pulled by 2 mules if they're available anywhere because they're dirt cheap.
Okay.
So the mules, like a mathematic point, they should be able to hold both of them together as well as the weight of the wagon. They should be able to pull about 400 pounds worth of gear.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's fine. You would be able to find these. The mules would probably be a little bit more expensive than normal, just because obviously, like, you're in the middle of the forest, so there's not a lot of like pasture and stuff. but every so often, like, tradespeople will like come in and then end up staying, so they'll kind of like trade off mules and stuff like that. So you can definitely find a wagon and mules. And like we were talking about this before, we're not going to worry too much about money. So I think with as much adventuring and your backgrounds and stuff, you would definitely be able to do that. What else you want? And also, if you want to like actually RP any of this out, just let me know. There are some
no,
places that I'd
basically-
kind of like to do that, but
I'm just checking off a list, basically.
okay, sounds good.
So 2 mules pulling a wagon. I'd like the wagon to be a hooded one, if
Yeah,
that's
sure.
available.
Yeah.
So a hooded wagon, so we can like sit inside and be shaded, and we can sleep in it and stuff.
Yeah, I think it would make sense that most of their wagons would be. Again, just because of like why their wagons exist, it makes sense to be
Yeah.
hooded.
Okay. And supplies for
Mhm.
like a week's worth of supplies for us.
Supplies in the
Uh,
sense of food.
Yeah, food and water. Well, because of the wagon as well, we can like put stuff in it,
Mhm.
so we don't have to carry any of it, which is going to be so much better, especially with me and my one leg.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
So-
so week supply of food and water.
Sure. So you can definitely do that. When you do go to the general store, you'll notice that there are a couple different types of rations that you can get. So there are clearance rations. So these are things like if there were best before dates, these are things where their best before date is coming up soon, or has like just passed kind of thing. And then there are regular rations, which are like the normal rations that you would get like in any kind of city. And then there are premium rations, which have like more specialized things. So they like have like little jars of like preserves and like fresher food. As well as like fermented, pickled, like that kind of thing. So,
Ooh.
obviously, price changes throughout there, and also there may be some effects on these things.
I'd probably go for just normal rations, not the clearance ones, unless they've got some high value clearance ones to make them cheap. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, that's definitely not a thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they just
Alright.
have like regular rations and then clearance rations and premium
I
rations.
love those bits, like if you're in a supermarket or something and it's got like a little shelf of all the stuff that's just about to go out of date, and you're just like, yeah,
I love that stuff. So
I
good.
want a salmon and 2 chocolate cakes and someone looks like they've got some Maltesers there or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Get it all.
All right.
Right. Rations, wagon, things to pull the wagon. I would like to gather like herbs and things as well. So I think I probably end up bumping into these guys at Valeria's.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah,
Have you-
sure.
Is this town big enough for me to like ride the wagon in the town, or will it be best left like?
There
at
are
the side?
definitely main roads where you'd be able to ride it down, but you'd have to like leave it there to like go off on smaller roads. If you are sticking within like where there are shops, you can probably have the cart with you or the wagon with you.
Okay, I'll keep the cart with me, and if I have to leave it, Fox will stay in the cart to guard it.
Makes sense. I'm going to have you all do a perception check.
Ooh, oh no, Fox isn't
Um,
helping me. I've only got one eye.
Perception is wisdom.
4.
I got a 15.
Okay. I should probably get out my own dice. What am I doing here?
I got a 22.
9.
Okay.
9.
Man, why didn't I get dice out before this? And how come it's never the d20s that are on top? Well, there's one. Okay. So we got a 15, a 9, and a 22.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna say Latruda, you nothing. Nothing, you got nothing. Which is also unfortunate because you're like alone. So the other two though have noticed that there's somebody following you.
Okay.
Said fucking Gavin.
So
Gavin.
you might remember that the day before you guys were asked to stay in town for questioning about the original crime that had happened.
Every time. We're always
Yes.
getting framed.
The original crime? Like the original poisoning?
Yeah, so you were asked to stick around like for the trial, right?
Oh, maybe just as witnesses.
Yes.
Oh, well, fuck. Do you guys want to do a trial?
No.
Or do you want to go on the lam? No? All right.
I mean, we
Can I be the lawyer?
I mean, sure. Are you a lawyer?
No. But I've seen one on TV.
Oh my god.
Now, Judge, I do declare.
I do
Gumbo.
declare. God, I want to do a trial now.
That was not
I gumbo.
the response I was expecting from that
No.
information. Okay, anyways, you know that. So you guys are off toward Valyria. All three of you are off. I'm gonna say that Drugar and Harry get there first, just because it would have taken Latruda some time to gather those supplies.
Cuckoo.
Yeah, I mean, because of that, and also just because I think it would take longer to do that than just like chatting with Gavin for a couple of minutes. So you can show up to the shop, you know exactly where it is. You're not going to have any trouble finding it. It is open, so you can just go in.
Oh, hi, Valeria.
Hi, how's it going? Did you figure out the stuff? Did you get my letter?
We did. Thank you for the letter, first and foremost. Well, I'll let you know that everything's okay. Everything's put to rest. And then I'll explain that the father, whose name is escaping me right now, and all that drama llama that happened last night, and that we took him into custody, and then I think I'll not mention the guardhouse scenario.
Like nothing about it, just like let her know that you got almost into custody and like end the story there, kind of thing.
Yeah, I could be like, it's put to rest. You're safe now. You don't need to worry about looking over your shoulder anymore.
Okay.
And then peruse for perhaps anything that we might need.
Sure. Well, she'll say, you know, like, I really appreciate you like updating me. This really, like, I feel really bad about what happened, but I'm glad that you could figure out more of what happened there. And then she'll be like, yeah, like, feel free to take a look around. Let me know if you need any help. So inspecting the store, you know, while you've been in here before, your like eyes were not looking for her wares. They were there like just to talk to her, kind of thing. So now like looking around more, it's basically a lot of like herbs and teas and tea blends, as well as some like fresh food. Just because she works the gardens and stuff, so she does take some of that for like her own like profit. So is there anything specifically you want to be looking at?
Pretty much any type of like medical type of herbs that might be able to like, you know, fend off like I'm not looking for like a healing potion or nothing like that, but just anything for, you know, help with rashes or anything that we might like any type of like poison ivy or something like that, the equivalent of like a salve for that, because we are traveling through the woods on the way out. So I'm not really sure what we would like. Poisons too, like any
anti-venoms or anything like that.
Yeah.
So there's no like anti-venoms or stuff, but there are like a lot of soothing creams and like anti-itch creams, or like salves, like that kind of thing. So you can definitely find some of those there. The same ointment that she gave you for your burn will be there. There would also be ointments. Okay, yeah, sure. There would also be ointments similar to what Latruda uses for their stumps.
Is he? Are they with us?
Not yet. I would say like they're showing up now. Like after you've had this conversation with Valyria, they're showing up now.
Bonjour. Hello.
Yeah, so Drugar is going out of he's normally he would get like teas and stuff for Latruda, but he's a little standoffish right now, so he's not going out of his way to get that stuff for him.
That's fair.
So I just put like salves, anti-itch, anti-venom stuffs.
Sure.
Anti-itch.
Yeah, anti-itch, soothing cream.
Okay.
So like basically like versions of
again-
like calamine and polysporin and like stuff like that, but
Yeah.
like herbal.
Gotcha.
Perfect. And I would also let her know that we're looking, unless Harry and Latruda stop him from speaking, by saying, "Yeah, we're gonna be heading out soon. So it was lovely meeting you. And we'll hit you up on the return or whatever."
Also, if you do not mind, maybe we will send correspondence for some advice. We may bump into similar situations which we've been in. You know, if you don't mind, you are a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah, of course. I would love to hear from you guys again. And I'm always
perfect.
willing to share my information. That's kind of like, that's what I live for, is to talk about herbs and things like that. So if you ever need help, absolutely send on a letter.
I wish we could take you with us. It would be so cool, but you know, it seems you're settled.
Yeah, I am pretty established here. I've been here for a long time, so.
So I was thinking, do you have any potions that healing of variety,
I don't have any potions. Your friend Drugar there was looking at some of the like salves, like soothing creams and things like that. Antibiotic, to keep things clean. That kind of thing. Nothing is as magical as a healing potion.
Did you pick up any teas, Durga?
Nope. He was like kind of short. Nope. None.
Drugar's giving Latruda the silent treatment.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I would also like teas of many varieties, if that's okay. The sweeter the better.
Yeah, of course. So, she'll like point you over to the tea section. There's just like regular. There's a lot of herbal teas. They don't grow a whole lot of like tea plants, but like flowers and herbs and stuff like that. So you can find all of those like is like dried leaves and crap, as well as another section that you like you can see through it, but it's like a locked thing, and that has more like blends, and you can see that the prices are higher on these ones.
What's so special about these teas?
Those ones are my special blends. They give you a little extra, a little oomph compared to regular teas.
I don't know about you guys, but I like a bit of oomph, no? Want to splash?
Yeah.
Drugar stays
I like,
silent.
I like a little oomph.
Okay. What
Okay, so-
flavor would you like?
Oh, hold on.
Drew?
Where are my notes?
We have a cinnamon one.
Can we get Drugar a Snickers?
Oh, here we go. You're not yourself when you're hungry. So rather than having like flavor notes on them, they have like fun names. So for instance, there are things like Sweet Dreams, Morning Sunshine, Night Owl, Vigor. So like kind of like, you know, like when you go to the grocery store and they have like blends that have those like names that are like Energizer or like stuff like that, like a lot of blends like that.
Batteries. It sounds like perfumes.
Kind of, yeah. It kind of does.
Vulva? Vulgar?
What was it called? Now I don't even know. Vigor.
Vigor, that was it. Vigor sounds good.
Vigor sounds good, sure. Is that the only one you want to get?
You said the pricey, so I'm
Yeah.
after buying everything else. I'm not sure how much.
I'd say you could probably get like 6 portions of these teas. So like if you wanted to get like 2 teas, 3 portions each, so like each of you gets one, and then you could probably pick up like another 6 portions of the like less expensive ones.
Okay. Well, I'll get 6 portions of the less expensive ones, and I want some vulva.
You want some what, sorry?
Bigger tea.
I'm like, oof, that's a heck of an ask.
Which one would you like, Druga?
Drop that so subtly. I'd like some vulva.
Drugar is not going to respond. He's at that point. He's just going to wish Valeria a nice see you later, and then go outside.
Okay.
Is he acting funny?
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah.
Okay. He's
he's got
not
his-
just me.
He's got his knickers in a bunch. I'm not sure.
Murder can do that to someone, no?
It just gets me excited.
Did
I
you
don't
say
know.
that out loud in the store?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you wouldn't know that I didn't tell her. Yeah.
Murder like the original one, right? Did something
Yeah.
else happen?
Nope.
Deception.
Alright,
I'm
fine,
not being
that's fair.
deceptive. I'm just gonna look awkwardly. So the tea.
12.
Womp womp.
12's not terrible.
Oh, it just seemed like he wasn't in a funk the last time he was in here, so I thought maybe something else happened, but
Yeah, a lot went down at the guardhouse. Many unfortunate things, but it is cleared up now with us. Anyway, there are still investigations happening, but there was a fire, and sadly, someone lost their life.
oh.
Yes,
Oh.
we think it might be foul play to the original murder. Someone trying to maybe keep the Lord silent. I don't know.
All right.
Yes.
Well, I guess
Obviously, these are things that are not meant to be known by the general populace. So if you could, try not
Oh
to.
yeah, of
spread it
course.
around.
At least now I know to keep my ear out for these things, and I don't know.
Awesome.
Maybe keep
Right.
watching my back. I don't know. I'm a little bit more worried now.
Oh, I don't think you need to be worried.
No, I don't think you need to be
Yeah.
worried at all. I feel like things have been dealt with now. So it will probably everything will get a lot better, especially with Toruna on the council now.
Yeah.
That's true. She does seem like a nice kid. I remember her a little bit from when she was here as a kid, but she hasn't been here in a while, so I assume she's still a good kid.
Ah, she's great. Yes, we spent quite a lot of time with her through the woods, and she was good. She pulled her own weight, you know. She
Not
does
afraid
not
of work.
like to get
Yeah.
what do you say, the elbow grease on her. Is that
Oh
how-
yeah. She's a real pull herself up by her bootstraps kind of
Hmm.
mentality.
She likes to get in elbows deep.
I'm sorry.
Really in the muck.
Oof. Woof.
So, I suppose the tea. I will have the vigor tea. What would you like, Harry?
I don't. Is there like a magic boosting tea or like I don't know, a focus tea?
Yeah, there's a focus tea.
Sure, a focus tea.
Focus tea. Okay. Is there like a stop being a bitch tea?
Like like a mood boosting tea, perhaps?
Yes, something
Sure.
to settle the nerves.
Yeah, there's one called Ray of Sunshine.
Oh, perfect.
Stop being a bitch, T. Yeah, I wish that was real, you know? Jeez.
I believe that is everything we have wanted. We have the salves, we have medical supplies, we have food and water, we have transport now. I believe there is not much more to get. I think we are saying goodbye now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I do hope to hear from you.
I'm gonna
um,
dive in and give
by
a big
letter.
hug.
Yeah, she'll definitely let that. You like feel her like she's like a little bit awkward. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. She's like a little bit awkward about it, but she's definitely like reciprocating the hug. She's just like not used to like these like shows of affection kind of thing.
I'm quite big as well, so it's like a
Yeah, and
It is
she's
a
she's definitely a slight woman. Like she's tall, but she's like very slim.
Wait, how big are you? I've been picturing you wrong.
I've got 18 strength.
No, but like how tall?
Oh, I think about 5'11".
Oh fuck! I've been picturing
Yeah,
you like
5'11".
4. I've been picturing you like 4'10" for some
What?
reason.
That's shorter than I am IRL. What are you talking
I thought you were
about?
just like this tiny, kind of goofy amputee rolling around.
They weren't like born an amputee.
I don't know how
I'm
amputees
slightly
work.
smaller on one side. I'll lean a bit, I suppose.
Okay, I don't know. I thought you were tiny. I thought your fox was like almost as tall as you, kind of thing.
Well, it is like a pretty big fox
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also not a
It's like-
fox. It's like a husky fox or whatever.
Yeah, it's like Fey woodland.
So we're
fox
a really
creature.
tall party then. I didn't realize that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
we were
six-
quite
I'm 6'8"
intimidated.
for reference.
Yeah.
6'8".
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah, I'm like 6'2" or something. 6'3".
Yeah. Yeah, you are a tall bunch for sure.
And I'll say to Herb, you're like, oh, you'll hear from us. Yeah, don't get murdered while we're on.
I'm sorry. You'll say to who?
The Herb girl.
Herb girl.
Yeah,
Valeria.
Valeria. I do this with names in real life. Like I
It's
don't know,
true,
man,
you
this
do.
is not-
Yeah. No, I didn't take it as like disrespect. Right? Well, using girl is a little disrespectful
Sorry, Herb
because
woman.
she's like not old,
Herb
but like she's old.
Lady.
I do also want to remind you guys that you did talk about getting a map. So if you want to do that, you can do that. If not, that's cool too.
Yeah.
I should do that.
Oh, a
Mhm.
map would be good. Yeah.
Well, I just happened to pass a map shop on the way.
You totally
so
could have.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot to mention it. So
Uh,
Can I-
that's
can I get
totally
them?
fair.
Can I get the map tattooed on my back so we'll never be without it?
No, but I am gonna show you guys the map.
you have to get on all fours for me to read it.
Bam. Oh, there we go.
Map reading.
So
doggy
I'm
style.
probably gonna change this up a little bit. Also,
okay.
there's something missing from this.
Is it a town?
That's oh no, it's not. Wait, it is a little bit. Oh no, it's not. I just couldn't find it. So if you look closely enough at the map, you might like notice some
I
stuff.
think we're frozen again, by the way.
Yeah, we froze, by the way.
God damn it. Sorry, chat.
You can still hear us though, right?
Yeah, they can
Oh,
still
yeah.
hear you. You just freeze and
You just can't see our wonderful expressions and smiles.
yeah. So this is the map that you pick up. The map might change the way that it looks. Because I hate the hills, but this is what we have right now. As your map.
Yeah, because the hills look like
Ooh.
balls.
They do not. They're just too round.
No, I
My
know.
hump, my hump, my humps.
They're just too round. You guys are
My
so
lovely
rude.
hilly humps.
So rude. But for reference, you're obviously at the big tree. That big tree
okay.
like is like a reference to the giant tree that you saw at the funeral.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the map. If you guys want an actual copy of this, you can like mark stuff off on it or whatever. Like we can do that.
So did we
Yeah.
come from the east?
You came from the west.
We
So you came in-
yeah, we had this
Oh.
conversation. We headed east.
Yes.
So we
Yeah,
came
yeah,
from
yeah.
the west. Okay.
Hey, I know they look like bums. I didn't have time to fix them. The fact that I got this done, it makes me happy.
Ah, the forest of thoughts.
Oh, the aroma.
So yeah, so I don't know why this isn't
Toxic.
capturing my mouse. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, you came in from that like straight across the page one.
Okay.
Is that
So
fog?
we're gonna-
No, it's
we
gas.
heading-
Yes.
North. Was that the plan?
That was the plan, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm fine with
Yeah.
that.
Because I
So we're
kind of
gonna-
want to
yeah.
push us towards a place, but
Mhm.
it's not like desperate to get there because either way, it sort of lead there.
Yeah,
Eventually.
so the place that you're trying to push to, if it's like the training grounds or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that is like northeast from where you are, but there's obviously not like an easy way to go that way. Eventually I'll have a bigger map for you to look at too, but this is what you get right now.
Okay, are we prepared to leave? Should we talk to Taruna, or do you think it is still a little? I don't know if I could face her, to be honest.
Have you guys come outside? Or are you guys still in the shop?
Yeah, I'm sat on the wagon.
Okay, so before we
Yeah.
do this,
Oh.
we're gonna rewind a little bit to when Drugar leaves.
I like how we all did it.
So when Drugar leaves, there are two guards standing outside.
Are they like
They're
giving
like
Drugar the
standing and like
stare?
you can like sense that they were kind of waiting for you.
Drugar will approach him. Gents?
Hi. Looks like you guys were like gathering stuff to leave.
Yeah, well, I mean we were thinking of departing relatively soon. Is there a reason we shouldn't?
Well, you were originally asked to stick around for that trial. Obviously the trial's not happening anymore, but we'd still like to question you about what happened last night.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we just kind of assumed since what happened last night that we wouldn't need to stick around for the trial anymore, so we were packing up and ready to go. But I mean, I spoke with Gavin earlier today, and he was willing to give my statement for us because we were looking to kind of leave before the sun, before we lose out on sunlight.
Yeah, I think probably we won't keep you around too long. But being that there is that chunk of time where Gavin wasn't with the prisoner, I feel like we should probably talk to your party members about that.
Oh, okay. So you just want to speak to Latruda and Harry, or like we can do my questioning right now. So just because we're trying to get out of here relatively soon, and all this, and then Drugar will start talking a lot louder, just so they maybe everyone can not like obviously be like, oh hey guys, but like trying to speak up so people might. Essentially, the intention is so the party members know that he's speaking with the guards.
Sure.
But
So I'll say that they can definitely hear that, and we'll time that out to be like while Latruda's like going in for the hug. That's when you guys hear this like louder voice come up.
well, you you go, wow, these guards are really. Do you guys work out? Wow, this is nuts. These guards that are questioning me right now. And then I'd be like, okay, well, do you just want to do my question right now? Because again, we're trying to get out of here.
Well, so that's kind of the thing is like we're not the ones who are going to be doing the questioning, so we are going to ask you to come back if, well, not really if that's okay, because it's going to happen one way or another. It would be
Are you arresting us for doing your job by solving the murder you guys couldn't figure out?
not really arresting, but you know, when murder's involved, and also it kind of makes sense. Like, wouldn't your party member like to know who stabbed them?
Well, I mean, right now they're just kind of recovering from the traumatic experience that they faced on your watch, so they're just trying to get healed up and get out of here.
Are you guys planning on coming out, or?
I mean, we can meet you guys at a place later.
No, sorry. Like, are Latruda and Harry gonna come outside?
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm gonna come outside, but I am gonna hobble and wobble, and if you don't mind, Harry, I'm gonna put a hand on you for like some support. I'm gonna be frail as fuck.
um,
Hunched down. quite a
so
lot.
to the trauma comment, the guard's gonna say, well, being that they've been in multiple battles, I don't think that this one was much more traumatic.
Wait, am I here?
Yeah,
We just
Wait,
come
I'm
outside.
sorry. Are you telling me how traumatized I am, sir?
not you. You can be as traumatized as you like. I have known nothing about you.
I'm pretty traumatized by this conversation right now, frankly.
So I don't know if you two heard, but we would like to question you about what happened last night.
Yes, I've been going
Sure.
over everything that happened. I didn't sleep last night at all.
Well,
It's so
I'm really
annoying when-
sorry that you didn't sleep last night. Do you mind? It's not going to take very long. Just come down back to the barracks for just a couple of questions.
What time is it now?
Um,
Like sun's halfway, or
no, it's before noon still.
Okay. I believe we have enough time. If we can get out before noon, I'd like to get over to the next town relatively soon.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna take too long. I mean, unless we find out you guys did something. It's not gonna take too long, you know.
Sure. Yes. The questioning is fine. I have the wagon now, so I suppose we'll ride it down to the barracks. No.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Sure.
By the way, I slept very well last night, in case you're wondering, guard. If you need to make a note of that.
I'm happy you slept well.
Still traumatized though.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, hey, this guy, he's had a lot of severe traumatization, so he can't be traumatized. Well, I'm like, if you're gonna get stabbed, you don't want to get stabbed again. It doesn't hurt less.
Fill in a cup of water. If you get more trauma, it just like spills off the side.
Chick understands this.
So shall we all hop on the wagon, or?
All right, I'll Drugar will kind of like sit on the back, like back of a pickup truck while it's pulling out.
Sure.
Legs dangling over the edge.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Harry, are you getting on?
Yep.
Cool. I shall ride us
Hippity
down there
hoppity.
then.
Yeah, okay, so
Who is waiting for us?
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Is it Gavin?
no, it'll be the clerk that was sitting at the desk when you got in last night. It'll be the same guy.
Ah, okay. Perfect. I'm unaware of their name, I think. What is their name?
Yeah, I don't remember their name
I
either.
don't think I have it either. I'll look.
It's Jonathan.
Ah, yes. Johnny.
Johnny
I
boy, long time no see.
Are they got on the wagon with us, or are we just gonna meet them there?
The
I don't-
guards? No.
yeah,
fuck
so
'em.
I don't think that the mules would be able to pull that much weight.
I'm not letting
Yeah,
them on the wagon, even if they
um,
could.
So they're dumbass guards.
Yeah.
And they have just like let you go expecting you to go back.
Cool.
Okay.
So you guys can decide whether or not you're actually doing that.
No.
No.
That's fair.
We're just going north.
Oh, we're just leaving? We're not gonna
Yeah.
go? Okay.
Fuck 'em, no.
All right, fair. Yeah, no.
So
we can
are
go on the
you
Let's
like booking it north? Or are you still gonna try to like make it look like you're going the right way and kind of like meander your way the wrong way?
Do the guards have horses?
Actually, this is probably going to be a group decision. Actually,
Probably.
what
Yeah.
I'm going to get out of earshot. Shall we go to the questioning, or shall we carry?
Mm,
I'm gonna shoot you straight. Mules do not run very fast, so
No,
Oh,
they
true.
are cheap.
we'll
I
be
just
caught. We'll be caught pretty quickly if they want to catch us or not. So if we want to do,
I
So
can make
maybe-
it difficult for them to catch up. So
sorry,
Yeah, I can also make it difficult for them to catch up.
sure, yeah,
It's
but
really
then
hard to-
we can never come back
Yeah.
here.
It's really hard to catch someone if you're on fire.
that is the thing. I enjoyed the people here. It
So
is
should
something I would
we?
like keep in touch with.
Yeah. Should we do the go then and just see if we can clear our names then, so we can come back if we want.
Hypothetically, if we go and it goes wrong, what's our exit strategy?
Um,
Burn
I've
everything to the
been-
ground.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. How does this sound? You two wait by the wagon in the north gate.
Okay.
And if I am not back by maybe 2 hours after noon, start heading away, and I will find a way to catch you. Yeah, because they only want to talk to me, no?
I thought they want to talk to all of us.
I think they want all of us.
Oh, they want all of us.
They
Oh,
want a
that's-
statement from all of us.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals and walk over to the mules.
Sure.
That's awesome. And if the mule does not have the Eddie Murphy voice from Shrek, I will be very disappointed.
I do want to remind you that because you didn't get your long rest, you don't have spell slots back, so just keep that in mind.
I have one spell, and that is going to be speaking to the donkeys.
Okay. I just wanted to put that out there in case,
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you can talk to
Sure.
the donkeys.
Hello, donkeys.
Ah.
We are going to have to go away for a while. Do you know your way to the north gate?
Yup.
All right. If you can head to the north gate and then just wait there. Please do not be ridden away by anyone else. Just me. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
So, if you manage to stay at the north gate, I will be back with 5 juicy carrots.
Ooh, okay.
So yeah, you stay at the north gate. I will come back with carrots. Fox will stay with you anyway. So yes, you have
Oh.
some protection.
So Fox can stop people from riding me away then. So I'm not
yes.
very good at fighting.
Oh no, don't fight. Just don't move. It's easy.
Okay.
Stubborn as a mule, I am told is a phrase.
Well, it certainly describes my sister.
I thought you were gonna say ex-wife.
That would have been much funnier, yes. But I don't like the toxic monogamy stuff. That shit's bad.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just find it funny to have this shitty mule.
It's a toxic masculine mule.
And when he says this, because you got two mules, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so when he says this, the other one goes, "Hey."
Oh, we got a brother-sister duo mule team.
Man, they're not going to survive the trip anyway.
Oh my god.
It's going to be so
Um,
rough when we have to choose one to eat.
What are your names? What are your names, by the way? I was going to name you myself, but I suppose I can ask you what your names are. What do people call you?
what were you gonna name us?
I was gonna go with Mule A and Mule B.
Oh, well,
Terrible names.
those are not very creative.
Way to dehumanize our mules.
Maybe Mudel Dumb and Mudel D.
Oh, like the fairy tale. Yeah,
yeah.
I like those.
Okay, Muledel Dumb.
We're never going to call them this. I'm never going to be able to
I'm
do
just
it
gonna
right.
call them D and Dumb.
Mutton
Mudel
chops one.
Muledel D.
D should be the girl.
D should
D.
be the girl.
Yeah.
Dumb and D.
Woman.
Perfect.
Sorry.
Dumb D.
The woman mule.
You don't know how old they are.
Salut. Bye. If you just wait up there, I'll be back.
Okay. And they'll trot off.
Now you keep them safe, okay, Fox? And Fox would be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your fox?
I don't know. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
actually a fox.
I don't think I can do that voice, so
A German fox. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Get a Stein.
Oh my god.
I shall protect the cop to my very best.
Our animals have more personality than we do.
All right. Shall we head to the barracks? Barracks?
Yeah, let's do it.
There is only one small part that we shall omit, I suppose. Just talking between us, and that is the killing blow, I suppose. I could we us admit to me going in, questioning literally everything else. I am sorry to get you to be dishonest, but that
And-
man obviously was a
Yeah.
powerful man that would have done the same again to get his way.
It's not the dishonesty I'm worried about. It's the manipulation. You manipulated me during that time to get things done when you could have just been honest, and I would have done it anyway.
You would have done it if I was honest to you.
Drugar's a G.
You're the captain. I follow orders, and I understand you all have reasons for it. But just like when Harry, unbeknownst to him, he did it unintentionally, messed up my brain. You did it intentionally, and that bothers me.
That is a very good point. I did not see it that way. I just overcome by the fury of you know how it is when you get so mad that nothing is clear anymore.
Well, I understand that, but we've been through thick and thin together. You should have known I would have had your back regardless.
Okay, I will make it up to you.
I'm sure you will. Oh, better. Let's go.
Oh no.
Is that canon? Did that just happen in front of me?
No.
No, I don't
Harry,
know.
Oh god! Harry covers his eyes and looks away.
As we're talking about that there is a point that we need to iron out. So we're going to say that you blacked out, and that because obviously it's kind of evident that you did the killing blow, right? Or is it? I don't know. Are we saying that?
No, the knife that stabbed me was the same knife that killed the Lord. It was not a knife that I owned.
Okay. So are we saying that a third assailant came in and attacked you both?
Yes.
Okay.
I was attacked. I blacked out. Sneak attack from behind. Some roguey type, I believe.
Okay. Maybe Gavin?
No, Gavin is a good man. He is a great guard.
He also
It was
has
me that
witnesses.
convinced him to leave.
True.
So the arrows do point to Gavin. I will sway them from his accusations, maybe.
All right. Just works for me.
We're off to see the wonderful God.
That was such a heartfelt conversation.
Yeah, except for the.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it changed. It changed. It got a little
I can only be
grapefruity at the
serious
end,
for
but
like a certain amount of time.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
you need to come up
same.
for air. I get it. Yeah, so you guys, like, when you get there, like, they already, like, they recognize you, they know why you're there, so they're going to, like, immediately, like, split you up, take you into, like, different rooms, and question you. And basically, they're just gonna ask you, like, recount what happened last night from the time that, you, like, dropped off, the prisoner to the time that you guys left to go back to your room at the barracks. They just want to hear. Obviously you can skip the like stuff, but
Well,
that's the
don't
question
remember.
they're asking. You don't
I'm gonna
remember?
say
I don't remember what I did, but I'll give a statement.
Okay, we'll start with Harry, and we'll like go down the line. So Harry
Yeah,
gets
sure.
asked this question, like just recount the night.
Yeah, so I was like we had the dinner and then you arrested the guy and he was in the cell. And we came and I remember Litruda spoke to him. There was a fire. Fire randomly started in the kitchen. I was making a sausage. I needed a snack. And the something caught fire, not involving me. And so I
Okay,
yelled
now
because there was a fire.
deception.
And
There was a burnt sausage at the crime
I
scene.
yelled there was a fire, and so yeah, and then I dealt with the fire. There might have been a roguish fella. Okay, I got a 21 for deception.
Oh fuck! I forgot we're all gonna be having to do this. So
So you
okay.
sorry, you got a 22 for deception about the fire not having to do anything with you.
21.
21.
But yeah, I don't think it matters.
It didn't matter. I rolled a 5.
21.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
I was
mostly
pedantic,
checks
but-
out. You did get
Yeah.
one detail incorrect though.
Oh yeah.
So,
The
can you
fireworks
tell
in the
me
bathroom.
this? Can you tell me the story backwards?
Something caught fire. I was cooking a sausage for a snack. The guy was arrested and put in the cell. And before that, we were at the dinner.
Pretty good.
So something
I don't
caught
see-
fire while you were cooking the sausage?
Yeah, something like like in the corner caught fire. I don't know. There was like a little like a shadowy thing or something. I don't know. I was out of the corner of my eye. I was very focused on my sausage, but like I heard like a whoosh, and then I looked over and there was a fire. Yeah. Like a whoosh.
That's really important. That's crucial to this story. In fact, you should say it again so everyone knows.
You get what I'm saying?
So
Like
so you saw the fire out of the corner of
Yeah,
your
very
eye.
orientated.
So
Yeah,
maybe
like after like a whoosh. Like the whoosh caught my attention and I looked over and there was a fire. I'm not sure what the whoosh was.
You gotta stop. Oh god.
So
you
that questioning's not finished.
Oh,
We're gonna move on to Latruda. So the question will be asked of you. Just I'd just like your recounting of the night from the time that you dropped off the prisoner to the time that you went back to your room at the barracks.
Okay, so I'm gonna like super overplay the tiredness and like have droopy eyelids and stuff, and just be like, but I've stayed up nights before. Like I'm fine. So we went to the dinner. It was I'm gonna go into lots of detail about each bit.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna tell them about the poison, what we did with the poison, what we did with the dessert to get them to confess, and tripping over and getting the fox to eat it up and all that sort of stuff.
Mhm.
And then we went into the he was detained and we took him to the barracks, but there was something missing to me. I don't know, none of the pieces sort of fell into place, because it seemed like the guy was an asshole, yes, but why did he murder? He said it was to get his daughter back, but there are so many different ways he could have gone about it. It didn't sit well with me. So first, Drugar and Harry took the watch, and then I stayed with Gavin and had a talk with him, his views on things. And then there was a lot of commotion. It seemed there was a fire, and Gavin ran to go and put out the fire. He should have. He did exactly what he should have done. I am about 25% wood, so I am not very good at putting out fires, as you can see. So I stayed behind with the Lord. I must admit, I was not the friendliest to him. I did say some questions. I went into his cell, and I may have got in his face more than I should have, but there was something missing about it, and it was really bugging me. Next thing I know, there was a sort of a whoosh noise. I got stabbed in the shoulder, and there was a loud crack behind me. So, the next thing I awoke, the Gavin was over the top of the Lord holding his throat. It looks like his throat had been slit with something. A typical assassination, maybe, but who? I don't know. Druga ran in, Gavin ran away, and Druga was unable to keep the Lord alive. He had lost too much blood, maybe? I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, I'll have you roll deception. Yeah.
Oh, not too bad, actually. The lowest one is a 14. 14 and an 18. Plus
Ooh.
3. So
got
17
We
altogether.
got a 1 there, so I think you got out.
Ah, yes. Yes.
All right.
Right.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yes.
If you
and
don't
it
mind,
was
I'm
a
gonna have you
strange
wait
chant.
here just until I finish questioning the others.
No matter. Can I get some tea? Is that possible?
Yeah, absolutely. Like a few
perfect.
minutes later, somebody will bring you in a tea.
Oh boy.
So, Drugar, same question. Recount the night.
So once we dropped off the assailant or the prisoner, I was on first watch with Gavin to keep an eye on, make sure nothing happened to the prisoner before the trial. I suppose that would have been happening today. Gavin and I bonded and all that jazz, but then my shift came to an end, and Latruda, they took over in my stead. I then went to get a couple drinks. Unfortunately, overindulged because of the day's happenings and all that jazz. Jaeger bombs, they are heck of a thing, to be honest with you. You should definitely try some, but do it in moderation. Learn from me. At that point, I went to. I'm not sure if it was the kitchen. I'm not familiar with what room I was in, but then I think I was making a bit of a ruckus, unfortunately, due to my intoxication. And then there was a fire. So during the fire, I tried to do my best to help put out the flames. Although while I was putting out the flames, I definitely saw whoosh out of the corner of my eye of something running into the prisoners' area. So Gavin and I were trying to put out the flames, and then I believe Gavin left because he heard a commotion in the prisoners thing. And as I was putting out some of the fire, I then followed in and saw that my compatriot Latruda was on the ground, unconscious with a wound in their chest, and Gavin holding the throat of the prisoner. Not sure what happened or anything like that. I do have some medical experience, so I told Gavin to go get the medic, as I was trying to stabilize the person, since I didn't know where any of the clerical or medic people are in the area. And unfortunately, during that time, the blood loss was quite significant, and I wasn't able to stabilize the prisoner.
All right. So I'm not quite finished talking to everyone, so if you don't mind, I'm just gonna have you sit here. Can I grab you anything?
A Jaeger bomb would be lovely.
Sure. What exactly is in that?
And then I'll describe, I guess. I don't actually remember how what in this lore what a Jaeger bomb is, but
So
would
I
describe
think
what
it was
in
like an herbal liqueur and coffee. And then Harry like made it bubbly. So
Yeah,
like
I
the
used
Jaeger bombs you've been doing
prestidigitation.
have just like not been bubbly. They've just been like herbal liqueur and coffee.
Which is totally
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
They don't have carbonation, but I can do it with prestidigitation.
Yeah, so they'll bring you that. So the questioner's gonna walk back into Harry's room, and he's gonna say, "So your story mostly matches up with everyone else. I feel like there's that one detail that's really bugging me.
What's the
It's-
detail?
Well, see, I can't tell you. I need you to remember better." Because I'm having trouble believing the rest of your story.
I gotta be honest. I've been plane shifted a few times, like traveling through dimensions. Memory not what it was since that's happened. Not sure what happened. I don't know. You ever been dematerialized and then like recorporized in another dimension, another
No,
plane of
but
existence?
you
and
said
then
that you've been plane shifted like to the Fae
there's-
plane?
Yeah, I've been there, and yeah, no, I've been, yeah, and then here, and this is like all brand new to me. There's been a lot to remember being in like everything is like brand new, like here. So there's been a lot to remember, and the old memory is not what it used to be. You know, I do remember though. Whoosh.
Yeah, see that's a detail that like seemed to like crop up everywhere. Okay. No,
Yeah.
knowing that you've been to the Fae plane a couple of times, I actually like I know some other people who have been shifted back and forth and their memory isn't so good. I think it is something to do with that plane, but I feel like it's gonna bug you. So the detail was where the fire was.
Yeah.
Does that spark
it
your
was-
memory at all?
It was around me.
It was
Can I say out of character? Oh,
yeah.
I was purposely not saying where it was because I could not remember where the fire was.
Like, because Red couldn't remember?
Yeah, because Red couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
okay. That's fair.
I was very
Okay.
purposely being vague about it.
Okay, that's fair. You should have just said that earlier, because if it was you
No
that
worries.
couldn't remember, then, like, I could have just been like, yeah, but, like, Harry knows.
I thought it was maybe the storeroom?
It's the
It was
bathroom.
the bathroom. Yeah.
Bathroom, that's where it was. I remembered it was like a room off of the kitchen. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
So either way, like, they're gonna believe you.
Okay.
So, yeah, they're just gonna let you go. They believe you. They know that you're not like from the city and that you were planning on moving on soon. So they'll just be like they'll like take you all out and like talking to all three of you. They'll be like, we really appreciate your cooperation, and Latruda, I'm so sorry that you got hurt. But we do really appreciate the help. We're still gonna look into the original poisoning, make sure that it was Almos and that we're not looking for somebody else. But obviously, you had nothing to do with that. One quick question? I know that the other guard who helped you bring Almos in said that you had talked to some people. Do you mind just giving me a list of those people so we can follow up with them about the information that you gathered?
Oh yes, it was the cook for their household. I apologize, I can't remember his name.
That's okay. We all know Phil did.
Yes, we also spoke to his wife, who was seemingly unsurprised of that he'd be able to stoop so low. And we also spoke to Valeria to confirm the poisoning. And we also spoke to the mortuary assistant about the body, to check how things were. We did a thorough investigation. He seems a little bit skittish, so yes, I think he found my Drugar friend intimidating.
I can
Uh,
understand that.
Yes. Yes, but apart from that, everyone was open and honest and really helpful. So yeah, I'm sure they won't mind answering the questions exactly the same they answered ours.
All right. Thank you so much. Safe journey.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. This tea was okay. Thank you.
Just okay.
Bye.
Behind you, you're gonna hear like a quiet scolding of like the assistant that like brought you the tea. Or the rookie, I guess. The rookie that brought you the tea.
Because
Our
Latruda
party is
was
so passive aggressive. Can I say that right now?
well, Latruda was raised like royalty, sort of. So there's like a lot of like high end subtle stabs
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
that's just built in.
Well, I was
from
thinking of
a young age.
Drugar before too, dealing with the guard. Oh, you mean doing your job for you?
I'm gonna get the fuck to the north gate, and I'm gonna grab some carrots on the way.
Sure. Where do you want to grab the carrots from?
The ground.
They're a root vegetable. They
Yeah.
come out of the ground. Duh.
No, I'm gonna go to a grocer's.
Yeah, okay. So like you can go back to like the general store that you went to
Yeah.
grab the rations and stuff. And they'll definitely
I'm
have
gonna get
carrots there.
fattest, juiciest carrots. Like,
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna be really, really picky with them.
Okay, that sounds good. You do get like a couple of weird looks, like you like picking through the carrots so much, but like nobody's gonna say anything to you.
Really? People don't like pick their produce here?
They
Well,
trust
that's
that
good.
the produce is good because they grow all of the produce there themselves.
I guess.
It is a big carrot. The donkeys made me a promise, so I need to keep it.
Fair enough.
You know, donkeys, right?
Yeah, stubborn as a donkey, right?
Totally.
Donkeys.
Yeah, okay, so you guys can start heading toward your cart. You do see Taruna walking like toward the council house. If you want to talk to her, she's there.
I'm gonna just try and fade into just nothing. Sorry.
What about the other
Yes.
two of you?
What do you do, Harry?
Guess I'll hide too. Why are we hiding?
Not hiding, just trying not to get noticed by Taruna, because I just murdered her father. I mean, someone
Oh,
murdered her father.
it's Taruna. Okay.
I'll
Did I not say Taruna? Did I say something else?
I might have just been
Okay.
blanked out.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
She's an idiot.
I'll do the thing that like white guys do when they see people in public they know, and I'll just like
Sorry, you do the nod. I do the
I
the
do.
chin. Hey.
I do the
It
nod.
actually depends
I'll
who
do
it
the-
is.
Yeah, I'll do
if
that
you
one.
know
Yeah,
them.
because like we
Yeah.
know we're like friends, so I'll do the up one because this is like the made eye contact with the stranger. This is
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
friend.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll do the chin thing?
Yeah.
And Drugar?
Just wave.
Yeah, okay. So you can
a little bit more endearing.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile. And
so
wave.
she'll like give like a small wave, and like she's kind of like she's like looking at the ground, like she's not like her usual like peppy self, obviously.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But like she'll like notice and just like a little wave. But if you don't like walk up to her, like she's not gonna go up to you. She's just gonna like keep walking.
Yeah, I don't think there's any sense in bothering her.
That's fair.
No. Ride it out.
All right, so to the north gate, you guys can find your cart. Your donkeys are just there, kind of like nomming on some like ground vegetation. Fox is standing guard.
As promised, I give them the fattest, juiciest carrots they have ever seen.
And they'll happily chomp them. And I'm gonna call a break there because I gotta pee real bad.
I was also going to request.
Okay,
it like that,
perfect.
too.
Great
Yeah.
timing. Is Iggy gonna? Oh, you can't hear me. God.
I can hear you, by the way.
Oh,
What? How? What witchcraft?
all right. We can start up again, unless Red wants to finish his pizza.
No, we can start. I'm not. Yeah, I can keep munching while we do things.
Yeah, so you're leaving like we'll say that you ended up leaving like at noon. They did get you out in time. So yeah, you can start going on the road. If there's anything specific you want to do while you're traveling, let me know. You do know that the city that you were in is like right in the middle of the forest, so the other half of the forest is also about a 3-day trek to get outside the trees. So you're gonna be here for a
Probably.
bit.
The first thing I'm going to do is sleep. Now that we're out of there, there's like a little bit of a distance between the situation and Latruda, so it's a bit like settled a little.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna try and get some shut eye in the back of the wagon.
Sure. Makes sense. So like a few hours into your journey, you're gonna see another wagon coming toward you.
Gumbo.
Is there anything that you wanna do because of that?
I'll make sure to have my staff.
Sure.
I figure I'm kind of the way we're situated, so I'm kind of chilling in the back, so like still kicking my feet. So I'll just kind of know if someone told me that the thing, I'll just kind of have my hammer close, but I'm just kind of still kicking my feet, trying to look and it's conspicuous. But if something saucy happens, I'm ready to go.
Sure. So as you get closer, you'll have to like pull to the side a little bit so that you guys can like pass on the road. Do you want to take a closer look at what you're passing?
I will, sure. I'm curious.
Harry?
Ari.
Oh yeah, I'll peer.
Okay, so because Harry's gonna see it first, obviously, so like as it like comes around, Drugar will be able to see it. But you get the feeling that it's like a merchant wagon, and it's not just the wagon. There are like a couple of people that were trailing it on horses. And there's nobody like in the wagon, like except for the person who's like sitting on the front, kind of like steering. So if you look inside the wagon, you'll see a lot of grains, as well as like wools and stuff like that, some blankets, those kinds of things.
Do we know we're going to a place that's cold? Did we buy things that would be good for climate change at all, or are we just kind of sticking this out?
Well, you
Climate
certainly
change
didn't
not
buy
real.
anything for that.
No.
As far as climate goes, you're not going anywhere like particularly cold. Hi,
Okay.
sir. Oops, sorry guys. Oh my gosh, Iggy.
No problemo.
My fox is still awake,
Mhm.
just sort of chilling as well. So fox will wake me up if anything starts happening.
Okay.
I'm sure anyone will wake me up, to be honest. But
So
right now,
while Drugar's still awake, I'm gonna look at him and be like, Gumbo?
Tempted, but we just got out of a criminal charge, so I'd rather not commit
Yeah,
another.
there's no one around.
How many are there?
3, I think she said.
I didn't
One
give
on
a
the cart,
number.
two on horses.
I
How
don't
many
think I
are
gave
there?
a number.
I mean, we can take 3, but I'm not.
You're
I'm
you're
not.
s- you're asleep, literally. You don't guess.
I'm just dreaming about Drugar and Harry just murdering a merchant.
No, I think Drugar is. No, we just got away with murder. Let's not push our luck right now. I'm not opposed to it later, but
Alright.
maybe. Besides, I don't even have anything sweet to grab, so it's just blankets and stuff. What's that gonna do?
You're not gonna do
Well, we
anything. You're
can
not gonna interact with them at all.
sell them or use them.
Just let them go.
I'll ask them if they have samples.
So like what
Possible.
one of the people on a horse will like turn around and like kind of like ride beside you and be like, "What do you mean samples?"
You know, like a sample blanket or something. Let me know if you have like good product. Maybe I'll buy more if I like it. Tell more people
I mean,
about it.
you can touch the blankets.
No, see, I'm gonna look. I can't. I don't want to buy a blanket, but I'm willing to spread the word of your blankets and pay you with exposure.
I don't think that we need that.
I think you do. I think you do. It's a new world. You need
He's
the
just
word more.
gonna. It's a new
Okay,
world. What?
Okay, bye.
Yeah, he's like, yeah. If you're not serious about buying anything, he's not gonna bother stopping everybody else.
Okay, yeah, no. Okay, bye.
Maybe if you check out my Twitch, I'll give you a shout out. Or you know.
All right, and you could just continue on then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why was that there? What was this? Is this Chekhov's merchant?
Maybe.
dopey
Who knows?
you
We'll
are.
never know.
Oh, hi, sir. Or a kitty break.
He's
That's
very
fine.
cute.
I mean, if depending on how long we're traveling. Oh, okay, Latour just passed out because they're exhausted. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
all right, I guess we'll just keep going until nighttime, and then pitch tent, or we sleep in the thing, right? I guess.
Yeah, we
just sleep
sleep.
in
I
the
guess
wagon.
we do like a covering for the wagon or something, or put up the tarp or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. So setting up camp, where do you want to set up? Like, how far away from the road do you want to go, if at all?
How long have we been traveling for before we set up camp?
I would assume like the 8 hours or whatever. So it's getting dark for sure.
Okay, so I'll be awake by then.
Okay.
Just after, I think I probably wouldn't sleep the full 8 hours. You know, I'd get
That's
a
fair.
full rest. Is pretty much what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, makes sense.
And maybe we should push the wagon into the trees a little.
Camouflage it. Don't want to get attacked. Kind of like what
Mm.
we did before, but just with a wagon and 2 mules.
Yes, it is. Just behind a few trees. You know, not far, a few
Alright.
paces.
Sure.
Just and then if we want a fire, we could just set it on the other side of the wagon, so it's not as you know.
Visual.
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
I'm in.
Sounds good to me.
Right. I've got my spells back. Yay!
Yay! Wait, do you? What does anything happen in the night?
We don't know yet.
What? No.
Yeah.
No, I just
Latrina
slept in the
just
wagon.
did like a long rest on the wagon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. I'll keep watch.
We almost interrupted that.
Almost.
That's true. That's true.
I was ready to rob people.
Wait, what?
You're
You are
welcome.
going to rob people?
Well, yeah, sorry, literally, you were asleep. There was a wagon full of like grains and blankets and stuff, and presumably some money too.
And
Yeah,
your
they passed
first
us.
instinct was to rob them?
It's a lot of blankets. Could be worth something.
Okay.
And
I did not realize
well,
we were bandits.
We're not. That's why we
we
didn't do it.
aren't. Yeah, exactly. We didn't do it.
Okay.
We did ask for a sample, but they didn't want a sample. They give us a sample.
Jerks about it.
A
Yeah,
sample.
they were a little bit jerks about it.
Like what you give to the doctor?
No, like a sample. Like if you like, say I have like, let's say I'm selling apples. I'll give you like like the first apple's free. The first hit's free. You know, you got to get them hooked on the supply,
Why would they give you free things?
so that we like their things and buy the things.
What? Oh, never mind. I feel like we could go on this all night. Shall I roll like a survival check or something to try and just get some coverage, some roughage on the wagon?
Yeah, if you want to try to camouflage it, you can do that for sure.
Yeah.
A
Good call.
waggage.
The wagon. Huzzah! Well, that's a 7.
Nice.
Plus plus 5. 12.
Yeah, okay. You can definitely get some camouflage up there. No, like you get the feeling that people who aren't looking for a wagon probably won't see it, but if somebody is like looking They might, depending on how well they know how to look for things.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Anybody else want to do anything?
Pretty much just setting up
Oh.
for what we normally do, and I kind of figure we just do our own routine and we don't need to look for food or anything like that, right? So
Yeah, and I'll just like
No, I bought supplies.
just
Yeah.
read my spell book and prepare
In
my spells and
silence.
whatnot.
Sure.
I'm gonna
Sounds good.
give the donkeys a good brushing. Make sure the shoes are okay. Do donkeys
Sure.
wear shoes? I think they do.
I don't know.
I think they do.
I'm pretty sure
yeah.
they do.
It's gonna.
I
give
think it would make
give 'em a
sense
good-
that they do.
Give them a good fuss. Give them some food.
Yeah, for sure.
Wait, what level am I? Level 2.
What?
3.
You're level 3.
Yeah, no, sorry. Like my wizard level.
Oh.
'Cause I got two, I'm
Oh,
wizard
right.
and warlock. Yeah.
Okay.
I know I sounded foolish, but I was not.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense. I kind of forgot you multi-classed, if I'm being
Idiot.
honest.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I might have to get up and feed the cat. He's
he becomes a monster.
yeah, he's getting a little explorative.
A little extra. Well,
You'll enjoy the
I'll-
chaos. I'm not understand. That makes sense.
I'll do the first 2 watches, I suppose, because I've just slept for 8 hours.
Sure.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And then I'll like sleep later.
Do like a
Yep,
short
wake up a bit
rest kind
later.
of thing later.
Yeah, because I'm already sorted for my rests.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Oh,
Rests.
thank you.
Rests.
Are you showing your butthole to the camera?
Sir?
It's a plan.
Oh
Sure,
my.
sure, your butthole.
Iggy's
Oh, you are
OnlyFans is
too.
gonna pop off.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Hey, it was
no.
Are
his idea.
you,
I found it. I didn't like. He made it himself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
sure.
I came home from work early one day, and he was on our tablet, and just like,
Don't ask.
so what you doing there, little cat?
Iggy, why is there a towel on the floor?
Oh no. Yeah, so if there's nothing that you guys want to talk about or do, you guys can go to sleep. I assume the other 2 of you will take like the other 2 what are you doing? Can you stop, please? The other 2 watches.
Yeah. Pretty much. Yep.
Do you want me to run up and just feed him?
I mean if you want to.
Yeah, okay, again,
Thank you.
no worries.
We always
Well,
take our break like a little bit before he eats, which is like
Oh,
not
right.
good, but like I don't want to feed him too early either, especially since we're going out later.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What was that? You just slipped. Sorry, you were gonna say something.
There's a little bit of RP I want to do before,
Sure.
So when Red gets back, we'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
While I'm on watch, though, I'm gonna have a little wander around, just see if I can gather some useful things, some
Sure.
herbs, or some
Get that
things
herb.
online.
Sure. Do a nature check for that.
Nature.
Yeah.
Dip, 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 dip. My
I know
nature
you'd think it would be
is
survival,
plus
but I
4.
feel nature. Or like picking the right
Uh,
herbs and stuff.
19. 15 plus 4.
Oh, all right. Yeah, so you don't find anything like super special, but you can find some like wildflowers that you know are edible. And you do find some mushrooms that you know are edible, so you could add those into your rations if you wanted. Like when you go to like heat them up or whatever.
Ooh, yeah, I'll make some roast. I'll roast them on the fire. Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, for sure.
Roasted mushrooms. And I'll share, whoever takes the next watch, I'll share some mushrooms with them.
Sure.
I don't know what
How
them
far
for.
away from camp do you travel? Like, I mean, obviously not super far, but like
10 meters, maybe? Like,
okay.
yeah, not very far.
Okay.
Just
So Red's back.
doing a circle. Hi, Red.
I'm back.
So, before that, while
Yes.
we're all sat around the fire,
Yeah.
while we are heading north, do you either of you have any, big scale plans? Like, what is your? I mean, I'm trying not to sound like an interviewer, but have you got like a 5-year goal? Like, where do you see yourself?
Middle management in an IT company. No, sorry. Do you want to go first, Harry, or I'll jump in? I actually have an answer.
Yeah, my answer, yeah, I would like to find a way to get back home to my hometown, Chicago. So if we can, yeah, I'd like to find a powerful wizard that can teach me or help me plane shift back.
Chicago?
Yeah, that's
Like,
where I'm from.
it sounds like snail. Escargot. Oh, that's funny.
That's quite offensive. To make sure you guys
Oh, apologies.
But yeah, Chicago's it's I don't know, it's not the best city, but it's where I'm from and I like it and I'd like to be back home again. I do have a cat and a dog back there too, so if we can I don't know how long it's been.
Oh
I don't
shit,
know I don't know if I'm gonna see
dead.
them again. I hope
Oh,
the
no.
neighbors been taking care of them.
Has the neighbor looked after them before? Will they know that you
Yeah.
are missing? Oh, okay.
They do know that I'm a professional wizard and things happen, so
Yeah, professional
it'll,
wizard.
yeah,
That is cool.
yeah, I'm in the yellow pages.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Druga, what is your plan?
I'm just looking for my two kind of group mates that I lost from the streets in the war we were in. So we got I'm looking for the half elf and the dragonborn of my group from before. Haven't found them since we did the plane shift. I'll be honest, Tex is purposely not saying their names because he doesn't remember them right now. But
Ulthana is the half elf, and I think I can find them pretty quick for you.
Alfana, half elf.
So, you lost them around the same time I lost my limbs? Or is that
I
when
think
it
it would be
happened?
a little bit before because we were in the war together, and then their group went in one direction, and my group went into another, and that's when the plane shift happened. So I don't know
Okay.
if there was a time jump or if time passed faster or what have you. I just want to know where they are and see how they're doing and if I can help them.
Wait. So you lost your friends in a plane shift, and Harry, you lost your world? You were shifted from the planes also?
Yeah, I was in the Feywilds and I didn't come out where I expected to.
I also found myself in the Fae. That is where Fox came from. It is where Drugar found me. We were assaulted by, not entirely sure to be honest. It seems we have a goal in common.
Go to the Fey realm?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe that is something we can look towards, no?
Yeah, if we can make contact with my my patron, she might be able to help us too.
Who is
Oh.
your patron?
Leandesid. Or Leah.
Leah.
Yeah,
what-
my mother sold my soul to her when I was a baby.
For what?
Power.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Totally
Did you,
fair.
the
Mhm.
power
Yeah.
for you or for her?
No, for her.
Oh, that's not nice.
No.
Oh,
Do you know of a temple or a place where we can go to your patron around in this area at all, or?
Definitely not in this world. I don't know.
Mm.
She sometimes contacts me when she needs something or needs me to do something, but
is there like a one way?
Yeah.
well, she hasn't since I've been here.
Mm.
That's not good. Is she a god or like what is it?
Well, I mean, she's not. She's an assistant to the summer court. Like
Assistant
she's
to
not.
the manager.
Yeah, she's not. She's not like the head honcho. That's Titania, but she is. She's quite up there in the hierarchy.
Excuse me 1 second. I am Titania.
um, is the patron was what gives you your powers?
No, I'm a wizard.
Oh,
I do have some powers from her, but the majority of my powers are from being a wizard.
so you are strong yourself, not just a connection. That
Yes.
is good to know. That is good.
Yeah,
Like,
and I'm not interested in pursuing that. If I can break that connection, even better. Actually, I would rather
oh, that is
not
also
be
good.
beholden to her.
Do you have any leads on that?
No, no, unless I can get her to make a deal where she'll set me free.
So I suppose we all need to find the Fae.
Yeah.
There is a reason we are heading north. Well, there's a reason I am heading north. I also have a little goal. It is sort of related to what happened in the town. Uh, when we were first together, I spoke around the campfire of my backstory. Sort of, I spoke of the bubbles that I was in. Each situation, its own unique thing, and there was always someone to burst the bubble.
Hmm.
Well, my goal is to go back and burst theirs.
S- Are you saying that? I'm sorry. Just we've mentioned in previous days that we have to work on our communication more. We can't assume things.
Sorry.
When someone
I
says
would.
tie them up, you could be mean to like tie them up as in distract them and not physically tie them up. That's where.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
saying bursting their bubble as in bursting their throats with your knife, or
Maybe I will either destroy their lives or take them.
oh,
Whichever is
Okay.
more convenient at the time.
Sure.
It is a quest of revenge, which I know is a little cliche. Um,
A little cliche for sure.
but I mean, I may need to divert from the main goal, finding the Fae every now and again, just to, I'm going to throw this in the open because you two don't really seem. I mean, Truga, I'm not sure. You said if I would have told you to murder, you would have murdered. And Harry, you seem excited by it or indifferent. I'm not used to your face yet, so I'm not sure.
I like high stress situations.
Okay.
I've had
Well,
I've had
either
a
way.
tumultuous life. It makes me feel comfortable.
So I'm just going to throw that out there. There is going to be more blood down the line for me. My next goal. He wasn't a goal. If we come across any sort of higher power that is murdering or destroying people's lives pointlessly, like the Lord that we just came across, if we could take them down, that would make me feel a lot better. I'm not sure how you two feel about tyranny, but it's not something that sits well with me.
No, definitely not. No, I'm fully on board that.
as long as they deserve it, for sure. I mean, from my past in the streets, you either do what you got to do to survive, and people who shouldn't rise to power have, and other people are unfortunately pushed to the bottom. So as long as there's,
Okay.
if there's a way that we can make them pay due to severity, so obviously, not take a life for someone who shortchanged a vendor, but maybe steal the money, so ruin their day. Balancing the scales is fine with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although if
yeah,
murder,
we are-
if death is the consequence to what they do, then as long as it's right.
Proportional.
Yeah.
I'm glad we all have the same views on the situation. That is good.
Mhm.
I will definitely keep you both in the loop more than I have. Which brings me to the next point. The person who I next wish to target is a staff sergeant. From last time I saw them, I don't even know if they go by the same name. But they ruined my reputation, and that is how I ended up in the fucking corners of the world, fighting in the wilds. So I'm going to work my way back, ending with my parents, and we'll see how it goes. He is my next target, so I will be asking around for information.
Well, we can ask around together. Maybe we can. At the last city I did, I left a note with the tavern speaker asking about my company. So
Oh, okay.
perhaps we can add that name to the list as well and keep tabs up, and maybe eventually we throw enough lines out, and eventually one of them will grab, right? So
Okay.
Mhm.
So what is the next step on the journey then? Like, we are heading north. I'm going to be looking for this person, but we can just, divert our path to get them. What would be the next step for you, Harry? How would you find your way home? Have you got we break it down into smart targets.
Mhm.
It needs to be specific, needs to be measurable, needs to be achievable.
Some
You know,
smart goals.
yeah, some smart goals.
I'm not sure. Yeah, like I don't have much direction, unfortunately, for how to pursue this. I guess we like find the next town, keep an eye out for Fey like stuff, ask
Uh-huh.
around, see what gods they worship. If they worship a Fey god, have a way of contacting them.
Yep.
If
It does seem that
We maybe should
Harry
have
has
asked in the
mainly.
last town.
We
But
should have. Harry does seem to have the easiest leads because right now you and I are both looking for someone, where
yeah,
he's just looking for information.
Okay.
even if we find going north, we might find people worshiping the Winter Courts Fey. Even then, that's a connection. I'm gonna stop my cat from eating poison. 1 second.
Okay.
My question is,
I
why do you
think
have an open bottle of poison around?
It's a
I
plant
think
that's poisonous for the cat.
Oh,
is that
cool.
is that the phrase meaning number 1 or number 2?
I think it's number 1. No,
Okay.
number 2. It stinks more.
Hmm.
Mhm. I'm just happy he
I'll
didn't.
remember that.
I'm
Excuse
happy
me,
he
I've just
didn't
got to.
earthquake it.
Ugh. Oof. So I believe this is you guys can sleep. I'll take the first 2 watches. I got some grilled mushrooms. I'll go find mushrooms. I mean, I've not found them yet in the timeline.
All right. Great. Well, what I'll do, I'll take the last watch, so I'll get some some sleep now.
Hey now, you're an
You're
all-star.
Go play.
I'm gonna also put on some of the anti-burn cream because I'm thinking I'm still scabbed over from Harry and I's last scuffle.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing my salves as well. Take off my.
ASMR salves.
Ew.
Undo the 50 buckles that I've got, and then hopefully we don't get attacked while I'm doing this one day,
Salving up.
because that'd be really awkward. Just hopping towards everyone.
But you'll be so greased up you won't be able to be touched.
I'm slippy.
Should just learn to spell grease. You won't need your salves.
That's it.
But it's not grease though. It's like moisturizer.
It
Yep.
could be grease.
Maybe if I get robotic parts, then it'll be grease.
Dude, oh my goodness, are we make Latruda a cyborg? Oh,
I am yes. That is
that'd
perfectly
be
fine.
sick. That should be your new goal.
By the end of the campaign, Latruda will just be like a full-on robot.
Hello, I am French bot.
Somehow turned into just like a warforge.
Right? I think it's possible.
Oh, that'd be so cool, actually, to slowly
quest
transform
is
into a warforged over the
revenge.
course of the campaign.
Yes.
My
definitely.
quest is revenge.
Yeah, that'd be super
Oh,
cool. We'd
I'll
have
be
to
back.
like work out a way for like soul transference to it eventually,
Yeah.
or just like a warforged with like a human head somehow to keep like the soul intact,
like,
I'm
or like
picturing the
your heart
Richard,
still beats in it or something.
I'm picturing like the Futurama, like Richard Nixon had on the
Yep.
giant robot.
Oh, I could do either like Full Metal Alchemist style or like Bucky.
Yeah.
Avengers, Winter Soldier.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Winter Soldier, yep.
That'd be good.
We got some options.
Yeah. All right.
So we
Either
sleep.
way,
We
So
sleepies.
people do their sleeps and their watches and things, and you're fine throughout the night.
Hey.
So next day of travel, is there anything you guys specifically want to be doing?
I don't
now,
think so.
now we're just looking for towns and stuff. So
Yeah.
if we do have an interaction with another merchant, other than looking at their wares, I will ask where the next closest town is.
Keep
That's a
yeah,
good
and
idea.
keep an eye out for like face shimmers or something.
Yeah, I guess I guess we would be. I don't know. Would Drugar be aware of how the Feywild thing happened, or it just kind of happened to him?
You guys don't really know why it happened.
Okay, so we're just gonna keep an eye out for anything that's kind of saucy.
Interesting. Okay. So about halfway through your day of travel, you hear like a very gentle sob, like in
Gumbo.
the trees.
Gumbo.
It does sound like it's pretty far away from you.
Does it
So-
sound like
Whoa.
a child or like an adult?
Insight?
Sure. Because if it's a child, we are getting the F out of here. Scary as hell. Insight.
I do not want to leave a child in the woods behind alone.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but you know.
Yeah, he says it, and then it's the creepy horror children that kill you. 5.
You have like you can't tell. You
As
just
far as I know,
hear
it's Harry crying.
it's a feminine sounding cry, so that could be just a child, because like children generally just have like a higher pitched cry, or it could be a woman. It could just be like a feminine sounding dude. It could be an animal.
Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to settle well unless we investigate this. My curiosity is probably one of my downfalls. Or, you know, reward.
All right. I mean, if you're saying
I
let's do it,
say investigate. It could be like a Fey in disguise too.
Oh yes, it could be a fake creature. That is good.
Yeah.
Information is what we need from those. So, I pull out my dagger. You never know.
I got my hammer. Are we parking?
I got my staff.
Are we parking D and Dumb or what?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what do
yeah.
you want to do with the cart? Do you want to
Yeah,
just
we'll
like
just
leave
leave
it
it
out
at
in
the
the open,
side.
or?
Park it and leave the fox with it.
If there's a bay, is there a parking bay we could go into? And leave our
Is there-
hazards
what?
on?
Is there free parking?
I like how Fox is like our car
I'll
alarm.
say you can
Yeah.
find
Yeah.
like enough space to pull over.
Someone messes with the wagon. The fox is turning. Wee wee.
Oh my
I
god.
got a hand axe, not a dagger. Sorry, I got
Sure.
a hand axe. Let's throw in.
So do you want to do anything to like hide the cart, or are you just leaving it?
I feel like we won't be gone for long.
Sure.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Same.
All right, so you
Yeah,
you take
whatever I
off
said it.
into the trees. You get to a certain point where the tree cover gets heavier. Latruda will remember that they found the same thing the last time they went exploring deeper into the forest. There was a point where it got like very obviously more dense trees together. It gets darker. Do you keep going?
I have dark vision. I'll probably lead. I don't know if you guys do. Do you guys have dark vision?
They're
No.
humans.
They're humies. All right. So
Humans.
I'll probably at that point maybe take over if it's starting to get darker. At least my vision's half decent. So keep on keeping on.
Sure, and I'll get you guys to all do a perception check.
Yay. I didn't leave my fox, by the way. I know you were joking about
What?
that, but my fox is with us.
D and Dumb
Oh,
are dead.
okay.
D and Dumb are dead.
No, they're not. They're fine.
I got
12.
10.
I got 14.
Do I get Jinx's inspiration?
Yeah, no, you can. You can use
Yeah, I
that
get
inspiration
I
there.
get 14.
Okay, so the two 14s then.
I got
17 I got altogether.
Oh, okay. So you all the sobbing stops and you hear like a and like a rustle like up into the like leaves of the trees.
Hello.
Nothing.
Into the leaves of the trees?
Yeah, like so like something gasped and like moved around up on the branches.
Okay, it's really dark, right? So we can't see up there?
It's pretty dark. It's not like it's not nighttime dark, but it's pretty dark.
Like pretty thick tree cover and whatnot?
Like
I'll use the
thick tree cover, there's like some dappling light every now and again.
I'll like bang my staff against the ground and do prestidigitation to make the tip just like glow super bright and illuminate everything.
All right. Yeah, so that will definitely illuminate a person. You can't tell like a whole lot about them, but there's a person up there. And when the light hits them, they like it's a bright light, so they're like covering their face and they're like, "Please don't hurt me."
Oh, we heard you sobbing. Is everything okay?
Yeah, my
need
my emotions have just kind of overcome me today.
Happens to all
Why?
of us,
What
honestly.
has happened?
And she'll like climb down from the tree. Now standing before you is a very thin, taller, feminine person with long, kind of like silvery hair, bright blue eyes, pointed ears, and she's like, I'm not really from here, and I don't know how to get back, but like, so I've been here for a while now. I just don't know how to get home, and today it just kind of crept up on me. I don't even usually look like this. Like, that's how sad I am.
If I look up and down, does she look like a drow?
No.
Like a dark elf?
Okay, well, she doesn't look like a drow, but there are similarities in the way that she looks to a drow, in the sense that she looks elven.
Okay. Where is your home? Because we also have someone who is lost here. Harry, that person, the light.
Sit up.
So
I'm from the Fae plane.
killer. No, I'm kidding. Gumbo.
Oh, that is perfect. Oh, you have no idea how perfect that is. Oh,
That's where we're trying to go.
we are also looking for people from the Fae that have information because we all have things with the. Oh, we literally just had this conversation last night. It is a miracle. You are
Do
here.
you know Leandicid?
No, I don't recognize that name at all.
Do you know
Oh.
Toby?
Are you
Toby?
Do you know
Do you
who
know
Toby?
Toby?
I
Do you
mean-
know who I am?
are you winter court or summer court?
Spring court?
Spring court. I haven't heard of the spring court.
That sounds bouncy.
Well, it is kind of strange that you asked between two courts when there are four.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was just asking about the important ones.
Do you want to join us in our wagon? We have a wagon.
You mean leave the trees? No, not really, no. I'm protected here. And at this point, you notice that a flock of ravens has landed on the trees above you.
Would you be able to help us get to the Fae plane?
Well, I can't get myself home, so I don't know how I would help you.
Okay. True.
What's the deal with these? And as Drugar gestures up to the ravens.
They're beasts of the forest.
Oh, like this one. I point to Fox. This is a bit bigger than usual, but
Oh, that's... He's from the Fae.
he is. Yes, like I said, we are all connected to the Fae. We are trying to find a way back.
Yeah.
To there.
Do you
Well, I mean,
think I
yeah.
could... And then she like starts asking you, and then she like looks at the fox. She's like, "Can I pet you?" And like you don't like like hear anything. But like she'll like go over and start petting him.
Wow. Power move. Just gonna steal
No.
your fox. Are we gumboing this?
No, my fox. He just
this is
joined me. I
jumbo.
don't know what the fuck this fox is. This fucker just showed up and does what I say. So
This is gumbo worthy, I'm just saying.
No, you
Um,
own this fox.
She'll look up at you and say, "You found a fantastic guardian."
the guardian more found me, I believe. I don't really know what it is. I call it fox because the colors and things, but it's a bit bigger than anything I've seen.
I think he likes that.
Fox. Well, yes, I've spoken many times to fox. I can speak to animals too.
Oh. And you see, her eyes are starting to turn like a greener color.
Cool.
That's
Nifty.
oh, your eyes are like those stones that change with heat. The
Mood wings.
mood rings. Yes.
Yeah, in
Awesome.
fact, they do change with my mood when the mood is extremely like overcoming. Like I said, I don't usually look like this. I woke up this morning and I had changed.
Wait, what do you usually look like? I mean, I'm not complaining what you look like now. I like it, but
Well, you usually a little bit warmer looking. My hair is usually like a light auburn color. My eyes are usually green.
are you cold?
No, just sad.
I was kind of
Okay.
half hoping for like a Cthulhu-esque nightmare monster. Normal form.
I usually have 7 heads and 8 legs, couple
The heads will-
tentacles.
The heads will sometimes eat each other, but they grow back fairly quickly.
What's your name?
Violet.
Oh,
Violet.
Ah, suitable. I like it. I am Lotrude, of the Lusson family. This is Harry. He is of Escargot. And this is
No, Chicago. Chicago.
Chicago. And this is Drugar. He is a big boy.
I can
So-
see that.
Sorry, as I learned. Now that
So-
we're friends, or is it because we're not
No,
friends?
if you're not friends, it's
the-
just like,
The down
if you're
is like,
friends, like,
hello.
what's up? Yeah,
So-
down.
Hello, stranger.
Down is like, hello, stranger. Up is like, sup.
So the Druga goes,
Where's the cool?
Sup.
Up's a question.
Well, no, up's like saying hi, but it's saying hi to a friend because you're making yourself vulnerable by exposing your neck. You're just like, you can kill me. like an
No, I
animal
trust you
killing
to
its
not
neck.
kill me.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, and if you got a really big beard, when you do it, you gotta like hold it up so they can really see your neck.
I trust you.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got that out of the way. So the Druga goes like this.
Now that you've been standing here a little bit longer, in some bushes a little ways off, you notice an elk kind of rustle through. And can I get a
Dinner.
perception check from everybody?
Sure.
Dinner.
Sure.
The elk ate your
Ooh.
mules.
20.
7.
18.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So not the 7. But the other two, notice that the eyes of both the ravens and the elk are glowing in like a blue color.
Hey, Violet, are the creatures of this thing with the blue glow, are they with you, or did they come with you, or were they here before you?
They were here before me. And to answer whether or not they're with me, like, kind of. Like I said, I'm protected in the forest, which is why I don't want to leave.
Is it a little bit like Fox,
Does Fox have the blue eyes now?
Ooh.
No,
Oh, okay.
but that's interesting.
Now, yes.
No. So, this forest is special. You'll notice that you don't really come across any beasts while on the road, but it is quite the opposite when you get into the deep forest. This area is protected, and because I am part of the Fey realm, it protects me. As long as you do no harm, you should be fine, but I wouldn't stay too long in the deep forest.
Okay, that is good to
Okay.
know. Would
I
it
mean,
be
we
good
only
enough
came
to
here
like?
for you.
Yeah, we just heard you crying, and is this the first time we are in the deep forest?
Yes.
How long have you been
Okay.
here? Do you know?
Many months.
Oh,
Months.
wow.
Damn, girl.
Damn,
Yeah, all
girl.
right. Just all alone?
Well, I mean, I have the beasts of the forest, and I have seen some other
Okay.
people.
All right.
So
So-
where
Yeah.
was your entry point? Like, where did you end up? Are you far from there, or was it here?
I've wandered around. I have not crossed any roads. So I am maybe a day or two of travel away, but I don't really know. I don't know exactly where it was that I came over.
Then
Hmm.
after that, you are just gonna go to Harry and kind of hit him in the side, being like, "Do you sense any magic, or do you see any kind of magic things going on here? Because these animals with their blue eyes are freaking me the heck out right now."
I'll say like, give me a second, and I'll close my eyes and try to sense any magic.
You don't have detect magic though, right?
No.
So do an arcana check.
God, Harry, you basic.
Woohoo! That is a big number that I'm gonna add. An
What
even bigger number too. Not even bigger. That'd be crazy.
What's a scary number?
I got 23. Yeah, I rolled a 19. If I was adding a bigger number than 19 to it.
You'd be
Um,
cheating.
1 second.
Oh, you getting some secrets.
Am I about to get a
Ooh.
DM in Discord?
She's sliding into your DMs as we speak.
Slide in. Whoosh. Slide.
Yeah.
Whoosh.
The fact that we all did it too, totally. I didn't even need to roll a deception, which was awesome. But
No, because you had the whoosh power.
I had the whoosh. If I didn't go first or second, I would have been doomed.
Mm.
When I was like, I can't remember anything, she's like, "You're going first." I'm like, "Why?"
So you're specifically looking at the animals, right? Or are you just like kind of
Uh,
taking in the area?
Just the area.
So you do kind of like get the feeling that there is an aura around you. You're not quite sure where it's like coming from, and you also don't feel like it has affected you yet.
Okay.
Just around Harry.
He doesn't know where it's coming from. So
Ah,
it's like the area.
So I'll say I'll look Drew and be like, "There's definitely something going on."
Should
Um,
should we leave?
are you
I
trying to
wanna
keep
help
this quiet, or would Violet be able to hear you?
Hmm.
I think I want
I-
to let her hear. I think I want to let her hear me
I was
just see how she
gonna say,
reacts.
initially, I probably would have been a little secretive of it, but now I'm like, whatever. You can speak
Yeah.
whatever you want.
It might be me that you're noticing.
What am I
Um,
noticing? Are you just
You have stink lines.
oozing magic?
I mean, I do kind of just ooze magic.
Cool.
Wow.
You should probably get that symptom.
Obviously you're not familiar with like my type of people. I'm an Eladrin.
What's an Eladrin? What's
It's-
Eladrin with you?
You can't answer your own joke.
It's like an extra fey like elf.
Oh.
Oh, like a crossbreed, or like
I'm not-
Are you pure fey but an elf, or are you like half elf, half fey?
I'm not like a half breed, no. Like I'm my own
Okay.
race. We like come
Okay.
from the fey plane.
Okay, so you are pure fey.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't. No, sorry, I haven't heard of your type before. But it's nice to meet you.
Yeah,
It's
it is a pleasure.
yeah, it's been pleasant meeting you as well.
So, Violet,
Um,
we want to help you and such, but we can't. It seems that you're telling us that we need to leave this forest. Is there?
is there something you could like give us to contact you if like either we find a way back or if you find a way back and you want to let us know? Like I don't know, like an enchanted leaf or something we can keep.
Oh shit, what's the thing that Harry got? Do you...
He got like an acorn at one point.
Yeah, he got a thing that he could like use that would like call Faye or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Like a
he got
sending
a
stone.
he got a magical acorn that he could use to call Titania.
Yeah, okay. So
Hello?
Hey,
I was thinking like a leaf, like if we put water in it, we can see her. Maybe.
will we
I
get
don't
to
know.
the Fae?
Idea.
so she's
Come on,
going
acorn.
to she's going to like reach into her dress and pull out like a violet
Oh,
and give it to you.
dress. Fae dresses have pockets, by the way.
Well, does it
Wow.
though?
I'll take okay. I'll take the violet.
She got it
Kinda
from a
right on
prison
point,
book.
huh?
I'll say thank you. How does this work?
You'll have to plant it, and then it will
Okay.
open, and you'll know what to
Okay.
do from there.
Ooh.
So it's kind of a one-use thing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you
So
very
Thank
much.
you.
If we want you to come to us, we plant it and just wait for you. And if we want to come to you, we plant it and go to you.
Okay, so I'm writing in my character sheet in my inventory, Violet's Violet.
And in quotations, town portal.
TP scroll.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, all the best. We're gonna get going now.
Yeah, and as you turn to leave, you hear some wolves start howling.
Are they with you?
Yeah.
Yes, I would go quickly.
I don't know, I am kind of hungry.
She said we can't really mess with the forest because if we do, then the forest mess with us.
It was a joke.
I'm fine with it,
we
though.
shall leave.
All right. Well, yeah. As soon as we hear the wolves, Drugar will instantly yell "D and dumb" and then start running back to our view.
Oh, no. I'm gonna
Yeah, so
Right.
as you're running, you'll notice that things are definitely like following you, like the ravens are kind of like staying above you, and like more will like join in and stuff as you go. But the second that you get out of that deep forest, that like thick forest, they all stop at that edge.
Oh,
Okay.
that is pretty cool. Hey, I wonder if we are trying to run from someone, if we get into trouble. We run into the deep forest and hide. I wonder if, people coming in with violence, axe and things.
Obviously,
if-
yeah. Also,
Yeah.
the deeper you go, the probably closer to the Feywild, right? Because I feel like our combativeness. When I fell into the Feywild, I feel like it was a forced fight. I don't know how deep we were in, but that's when I believe went to the Fey and then bamped back as well.
Honestly, I have no fucking clue what happened to me. I hardly remember it at all. I was attacked
Yeah.
and...
So we have two plans of action. We can go back and hang out with Violet, and we're going to get in some fights. But maybe we get to the Fae sooner, or we go to a city and try getting more information.
I believe information is probably the most powerful tool we'll have. Dang,
Probably
it's
the
the moment.
smarter way. Yeah.
She doesn't know the area, right? We couldn't have asked, hey, where's the city?
I mean, just following the road will lead to a city eventually, right?
Fair enough.
Yes.
Or a town at the very least.
I suppose we shall continue our adventure then?
Yep.
She will definitely be a good person to come back to.
Side quest
Hopefully.
later.
Map marker added.
Oh,
Alright.
I could actually like mark how far down the road that was if you want.
That would be swell.
Ooh.
Is it near
Um,
the giant lake?
It would be actually, because it's about halfway down the road there. I can't see all my buttons. I got too much crap on my desk.
Luckily, we did not stay too long, or things could have got violent.
Get out. Get out.
I'll walk.
All right, is there lurking cause coffee time? Well, enjoy your coffee. Yeah, so if there's nothing else you want to do, you can continue on the road. Your donkeys were fine. They don't seem perturbed. They just seem happy that they got a bit of a break to eat some vegetation. Yeah. So you can set up camp again. If there's anything you want to do specifically at camp tonight, you can.
I think it's just
I don't think so.
talking about if actually I'll get Latruda to ask Fox how Fox felt about Violet, because obviously they can communicate and stuff, but do we think that obviously she didn't attack us or anything, which is nice, but do we think she was trying to trick us, or maybe there's something more to it that we weren't seeing? Or
Well, that is a very good idea. Hey, Fox, come. I'm gonna just while the wagon's going, someone else can like ride the wagon while I sit at the back and just talk to
Sure.
Fox. And how did Fox feel?
Yes, Commander! Can't do the German accent.
Fox. Sorry. So you're talking to Fox, and you're asking how Violet, or like what they thought of Violet. So the Fox will tell you, she seemed like a really nice person. She seemed very sad and lost and lonely.
okay.
She was happy to see somebody else from the Fae.
Oh, that's nice. Well, it's not nice, but Violet was lonely.
And then also Fox will say, "I'd really like to help her get back."
Oh, me too.
Hi,
Definitely.
Spoonie.
Definitely. It is something I would. I mean, I would like to help all of us. I believe we will cross paths again. Very, very likely. Hopefully soon. Fox liked Violet.
Other than that, again, Drugar will just kind of lean into Harry, being like, "That blue eye thing was really messed up, dude. Have you ever seen that before in your other shifts, plane shifts, or anything like that?"
I don't know. Have I?
No.
No, I've never seen it before.
Drugar and Latruda can do a religion check.
Ooh.
No, it must be a spring court thing, maybe. I don't know. Back in my world, the main two courts that we know of is winter and summer, and their balance greatly affects my world.
Oh.
So I'm not sure if the Fey plane has the same effect on this world as it does on mine, but
So you know about these
Plus 2.
well, I
whatever.
mean, yeah, I've had a fairy godmother since I was a baby, so
9.
I
I've
got
rolled 7 on this like 3 times in a row now.
I got 13.
Okay, so you both know that in addition to gods in this world, there are ascended heroes. Drugar specifically knows that this forest, the protection that's around it has been thought to be from one of these ascended heroes called the Dreamweaver. And so you kind of have this inkling that she kept talking about protection of the forest, and that those, like, the glowing eyes must be part of that protection.
Dreamer protector of the
Okay.
forest.
probably protects their eyes from UV lights or something. It's like sunglasses.
Yeah, you know
the
those
blue light filter.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's the blue filter, so they can look at screens for a while.
Yeah. The fair just texting a lot.
That's it.
Sorry, what?
So I'll explain the Dreamweaver thing, and then instantly take it very literally. Be like, oh my god, should we not sleep?
That actually seemed nice. I think it would be fine.
And yeah, I mean that's kind of all the Drugar interaction with the folks that he was thinking before. Maybe they all rest for the evening. Or are we sorry? We're not even resting. We're just keep going, keeping on, right?
I think so. Yeah, that was
Or are
just
we? Or,
midday, wasn't it?
yeah. Or are we at the
Yeah.
end?
I
of
mean,
the
it's up to you. Like you guys could have done that at the end of the day if there was nothing else you wanted to do through travel.
Nope. Keep my eye. Drugar will keeping his eye out for other animals with the same type of blue
Yeah,
eyes.
watch
That's
the
better.
eyes.
Mhm.
Something about the eyes. What do Fox's eyes look like?
Just normalize.
How
What
about
are my eyes?
how about D and Dumb as
What
well?
am I? What do my eyes
Normalize.
look
Everyone else just has normal eyes.
like? What about the
These
donkeys?
So I've got one green eye. Does Fox have green eyes?
I don't. What color eyes do foxes usually have? What do fox eyes look like? That's what they look
Oh, is it
like.
just regular fox
Yeah,
eyes?
it's just regular
They're
fox
like
eyes.
dog eyes, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, fox looks like a large fox. There's nothing like extra special about it.
It's a basic fox.
Just like you know that it showed up during like the Fae plane switches. So you like assume it's from the Fae, and that's been like confirmed now that like this Eladrin like
Yeah.
recognized it as that.
Fox Faye confirmed 2022. Okay.
I did send you a little bit more zoomed in of a map. Just so you guys
Ooh,
can
saw
see that.
Aha.
I DM'd you a thing too, by the way.
Okay.
I'll look now. Oh wait.
Okay.
And Crivens, I also DM'd you. No, I didn't. I just want to feel excluded.
Oh.
Right here,
So if you have any extra questions about the map now that you've seen it,
normal tentacles and everything.
you know, a fox.
Wait here, Tex, you want a DM? I got a DM for you.
Do not give me a duck picture. I was thinking about doing that to Crivens.
Oh man.
You got.
It's always there, ready to go.
I know you got that alarmingly fast.
It's because I sent it to someone else recently, so I just went to that DM and copied it.
Oh my gosh.
But cool, yeah. I think we just can kind of continue on trying to get to where we need to get to, I guess, to get more info.
Sure.
Yeah, to town.
So this day will end. You know that you still have about a day's travel to get outside of the forest. So like I said, if there's anything you want to do at any point, let me know. Yeah, otherwise you can just continue traveling.
I'm gonna be keeping a very close eye on the forest.
Yeah, I mean, same. Yeah.
Sure.
I'll be keeping an eye on Fox to see if
Sure.
it starts transforming into and our D and Dumb.
Yeah, so you don't notice anything different. You still like don't really see a whole lot of animals or anything like close to the road. Every so often you might see a bird fly over. The bird's eyes look normal. They just look like regular birds.
I was gonna say, like, the natural progression of this, right, is like every time we see an animal, we just kill it immediately. Like, eventually we hit a point where we're so paranoid of every animal. Oh no, an anthill!
I am going to point out that there is another symbol on the map. So if you want to check that out, you can.
There is?
You mean the diamond thing?
I thought that was water.
That
I
is
thought that was
water.
too. Yeah. Okay. Is that the
So
symbol?
what the water's just water. There is another symbol like within the trees.
Oh, the bow and
another
arrow.
little
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that.
I didn't see it either.
See, so I was
I didn't see it either.
going back and forth on whether or not I should point it out to you guys, have your characters roll, or just like let you not notice it, but I figured I should let you guys notice it.
So the bow and
I
arrow
want to go check that out.
is that the opposite direction we're going?
No,
No,
we're
that's
heading
the
north.
direction we're going. We're going north.
Oh, because I'm looking at one that's south.
Yeah, so there are 3 of them on there.
Got you.
Ooh.
Oh, I see.
Save them from
Oh, I
themselves.
wasn't looking at the big map.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down checking that thing out because if we're aware of it. Oh yeah, I guess we bought the map. So we
Yeah,
would
you
be
bought the
aware.
map,
Yeah.
so you'd see that.
Let's check it out.
You
we know
would
what it
assume
is?
that that is getting like kind of near the edge of the deep forest.
Let's do it.
It's a
Roll,
bow.
baby.
Hmm. Is it like a tower or something?
It's a bow shop.
Ah,
Ooh.
welcome to the bow shop. Hello.
I could use a little bow tie.
Yeah,
Little
that's
fancy
it.
makeup.
See, this is why we have to be very accurate with how we talk.
So, what are you doing with your cart when you do this?
I would try
Is
bringing
it?
it with us.
Yeah, I'd like to try and bring it with us, but if we're going too off road, then maybe just like bring it into the forest a bit.
Yes, you can get it into the forest a little bit. You'd probably be worried about getting stuck and not being able to like turn around too far in. But you can get it to like the point where like it's more than a couple of trees covering it.
Okay.
Are we leaving Fox as a protector? Is Fox coming?
I think with all the Fey things going around, probably keep Fox with us.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
you know, if you decide D and Dumbs.
Oh no! I just realized what Fox is for us now.
Like a
You know
Fey
what Fox
detective.
is? No, it's our token Fae. Because we're going to meet in the Fae, and they're like, "Hey, can we trust you?" Yeah, we got a Fae friend.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty funny.
I'm not against Fey. Some of my pets are Fey.
Some of our friends are Fae.
Yeah, so you can travel through the forest. As you get closer to that, like you can see in the distance where it gets thicker and darker. As you're coming up to where that mark is on the map, I'm going to have you roll a perception check.
Ooh. Hey, I got Fox.
You got a fox?
Yeah, I've got Fox with me, so
Oh,
my perception is better because Fox helps.
Are we all doing perception? Sorry,
yes.
I was talking about Fox meat.
12.
13.
I can never remember what it is. 12 plus 5. 17.
Uh-oh, I've
14.
lost my die. And therefore I stopped listening. So I'll need those numbers again.
I'm always nice to lose, Spoonie. Don't you worry. Even when he doesn't deserve it.
Same with Iggy.
Oh, it's because I put it away like a dingus. That's why I lost it.
You ding dong.
Sorry, what were the numbers again?
17.
14.
That was a 13, a 17, and a 14?
You nailed it.
So the 17,
Oh,
I'm
Him
the
again.
17.
you can see up ahead, like some tents and, like hides laid out. And you think you heard something in the trees, but when you look up, you don't see it.
So it looks like a little small camp.
Yeah.
Do you see that ahead? It is like a small encampment. only a few tents and things. What was
Do
that?
do we think
So
I think they
obviously,
meant-
with it being pointed out, you guys can see that there's like an encampment up ahead.
or is there like a guard or someone who's like aiming anything at us or anything like that?
I
y-
heard something in the trees, but I do not see.
Can I look in the trees?
Yeah, sure. Do an investigation.
Oh, I'm great at this. Buckle in, baby. 13.
Vroom vroom.
Sorry, 13?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't see
13.
anything.
I see leaves.
I see trees of green.
So do you want to continue on?
Might as well. I have no reason
Yes.
not to think it.
I suppose.
I'll have the hammer. The hammer like on the shoulder, but like chill.
Sure.
Yeah, I've not drawn any weapons. Little do they know my stump is a weapon.
I think we all know. Yeah. You know, you should have a knife in your stump. You take
I
out the-
know, but
Oh, that'd be sweet.
Assassin's
use,
Creed
like-
style.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe you just get stumps on both sides, and you can like go. Ching.
I'd rather
That'd
not
be
cut off
sweet.
my other arm.
Well, it's not realizing it. Might happen naturally.
I think it's.
Yeah,
I think
maybe.
it's. I think it'd be fun though.
Insert Harry accidentally trying to cripple Latrue's
when-
other arm.
Accidentally trying.
Trying accidentally. I've been playing a lot of
I think-
Hitman. I can make it look like an accident.
When we get to like the cities and stuff, maybe I'll look into like, some sort of little invention or something like that. But for now, just a hunk of metal is okay.
Yeah, sure.
As soon as Harry puts on the clown suit, you know the hitman's on.
Now it's serious.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'll just kind of chill, and once we get within like audio range, I'll be like, "Hello."
Yeah, so
Hello?
as you get closer, 3 people will like walk out of a tent. The 2 behind will have like bows drawn at you. And the one in front will say, "Who are you and why are you here?"
We just found there was a symbol of a bow on the map here. We were just checking it out of curiosity. It's a nice little encampment you have here.
Yeah, it's
Nice
a hunting outpost for the city.
That makes a lot of sense.
And if we had to guess which city, it is not the one enter name here of the one we just left.
Siltareth. It
Bless
is
you.
the city in the middle of the forest, yeah.
Okay. Do you know where the next city is?
There's like a little spot up at the crossroads if you keep going north.
Sweet. What's it called?
Oh, nice. The crossroads.
The city at the crossroads.
Perfect.
Crossroads City.
If this was supernatural, we'd make deals there.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
So can we help you? Actually, first touch this and they're gonna throw something at you. Do you catch it?
I will.
No.
Oh shit, is it a hunk of iron?
Sorry, did you say iron wrong?
Iron?
No, I said it right.
How do you say iron?
Iron.
Because
is
that's how
really
it's
odd.
spelled. We say it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't fucking
A hunk of
someone kick
iron.
him. Get rid of him.
Have you never heard him say iron before?
I've
have
never
heard
heard you say iron. So do you iron your clothes?
It's like... I hate it here. I've literally
an
said it
iron-
like that my
You have
entire
an
life.
iron axe? Anyway, cool. Yeah, I'll totally catch it because I don't know any better.
My favorite superhero is Iron
Yeah,
Man.
so do a dex save.
That's funny. Dex save. Oh, is this? I have danger sense. I think.
What's danger sense? Aluminium.
They
I mean,
get
yeah, that's fair too.
advantage on
Aluminum.
traps that they can see.
Let me see if I can find it.
Dexterity advantage.
I don't even have it here. Funnily enough, I knew I had it though. But anyway, if I don't assume it's a trap, I'm
Well,
technically
if
just
it's
gonna
if
assume
it's about
not.
traps, I wouldn't consider this a trap.
Okay. So I'll check it. You said dexterity save.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Wow.
Is that a 1? Okay, so you go to catch it, and you drop it, and you hear like more bowstrings like pull back, and they're like, touch it. Because
I
they think
tried.
that you like touched it and dropped it on purpose.
I tried. You guys throw it like weenies, man. It's not my fault. Jeez.
Nice catch.
All right, I'll pick it up if it's at me.
Yeah, so you pick it up and like you show them that you're touching it, and they're like, pass it around.
Like,
I put my while it's in Drugar's hand, I put my stump against it. Like,
Skin,
couple
if you
around
don't
the front.
mind.
ooh, get some skin
well-
in here.
Okay. What is it?
Just touch it.
I'm gonna lick it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay, it tastes like metal. No, you.
Does it taste like iron?
Me? Okay, sure. Here, toss it to me.
Okay, I'll flick it to him.
Get your stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna have you both do Dex, so
Or hand it to me.
I'm looking at them like this is how you throw it, and I'll throw it properly
Okay, all right, sure.
because you should insult the new people. It's just
Sure.
it's just we're doing another saving throw or what?
Am I doing
yeah,
dex?
I'll have Drugar do an athletics check for throwing and then a Dex
Oh,
save to
perfect.
catch.
Okay.
Just because it's
14.
fun. 14?
I got 11.
Yeah, okay. You can
And-
throw and catch. It's like a little bit of a fumble, but you catch it still.
When I catch it, I'm gonna go, ah, ah! No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Are you okay? No, are you actually gonna do that?
Yes.
Okay, like 3 arrows land at your feet.
Thank God you guys suck at aiming.
Can't throw and can't shoot. All right.
You're the worst
No,
hunters
it
I've
was
ever met in my
purposeful.
life.
No, we sure it was. Yeah.
We
that's
don't
what I
want to
said.
hurt you, but we
That's what I
don't want your kind around.
Whoa!
I
What do
thought
you mean?
your kind.
Whoa.
What do you mean your kind?
Whoa.
Are you holding it still now?
Yeah, I'm still holding it. Like I'm fine. It's fine. It was a joke. Do you guys not get jokes?
We do, but when our safety is at risk.
Well, that's the joke. Is that your safety's not at risk? I made you think it was at risk. That's why it's funny.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank. Yeah, you should have
Joke.
seen the other. You should have seen the prank we just pulled, where we tricked a guy into thinking we poisoned him. His face when he thought he was gonna die. Oh man.
Okay, so why are you
That's
here?
understand.
What, like, can we do something for you?
Well, the road leads here. It's a straight road.
The road doesn't lead here.
Oh.
It's just off the path.
Oh right. Sorry, this is off the path. Sorry.
And
The
like you're
road-
getting dangerously close to the dangerous part of the forest.
Yeah. No. The Deepwood or whatever. But we bought a map in the last town, and there was a little icon on it with a little bow and arrow, and that's why we came here.
Okay, well, do you not know what like a bow and arrow means?
We thought it was like a tourist map. We were just like checking out the
Oh,
attractions.
absolutely, honestly.
Yeah. I thought it might be like a shooting range or something. Like, yeah, come here, shoot a bow.
No.
Okay, why? Who are you protecting yourselves from? Like, why? Oh, you think we are something else in disguise?
It's possible.
What do you mean?
Disguises are fun.
Well, okay, so we have a deal with the forest, but that deal is kind of murky, and so we have to be careful about letting people into our, like, outpost.
But who are the people you do not want to be let in?
Faye.
You don't want Faye?
We don't want Faye we're unaware of.
And this iron stops the Fae. It burns them.
Well, yeah, if you're not going to be forthcoming about who you are, then, like, we have to check.
So, but this, if I was a Fae and I held this, I would then transform.
It would have
into-
hurt.
Oh. Is every
That-
Fae creature weak to iron?
That's generally a thing, yeah.
That is very good information to know.
Yeah.
So
So you can
Where-
actually kill a Fae by making them eat a lot of spinach.
That's the first thing I thought. Yep.
Yeah, because it's high in iron.
That's it.
awesome.
I'm not sure
Right,
it
me-
works like that. That's an interesting thought.
I have a lot of interesting thoughts. It's a fucking madhouse up here.
Maybe we can help. I don't know what. I don't even. Should we
What-
carry on the road? I
Yeah,
don't.
why is,
what
why
is
is your
this?
deal murky? Like, what's... I don't get it. Are you not supposed to hunt things, or are they supposed to let you hunt things? And
Well,
now...
we're allowed to hunt to a certain degree.
Okay, and have you been pushing those limits? Is that why are you
So
breaking the rules?
sometimes it's not so easy to know what we're allowed to hunt. And things with the
Did you-
Fae have been weird recently.
Oh,
do you mean?
weird. How?
Oh, that is good. I mean, not good, but I mean that is good that you said. Carry on.
We don't know anything.
It sounds like you do know something. And it's
Well, we
not
know
like
something.
it's not like it's a secret, just not everybody is super aware of like Fae happenings. But there was some like funky stuff that happened, and there are people from the Fae here, and we've seen other people like go into the Fae without meaning to and come back.
Oh, you've seen people go into the Fae? How?
That's what us did. We did that.
What?
we-
Maybe allegedly. I think it was a dream. Still, I don't know if we want to give away that information. Lacerda's crazy. She's been drinking all day. And
They
they.
Am I the one that has been drinking? It is. Where have you seen people go into the Fae? Because we have a lot of questions.
Yeah,
We have-
questions. And yeah,
There's
move
not
on.
really like specific place. Like, I mean, we could probably point out some places, but it's happened like across the continent.
Have you noticed any
Oh.
patterns as to when people disappear and or come back, like a thunderstorm or a shimmer in the woods or
There does not
Door.
seem to be a rhyme or reason.
tits?
It would be great if it was that simple.
Yeah, we think so too.
Have you
So-
lost people to the Fae?
There are people who are missing. We don't know if that's where they're missing, but
What are their names?
God. Why do
Do you
you
know
do
Toby?
this to me?
Oh,
I mean, there have been many, and
Checks is that guy. Oh, there's a tree. What's the tree's name?
Who planted the tree? Was the person who planted the tree?
I'm not sure giving you their names will help in any way.
Totally fine. Just thought, if we found them, we could send them where to go. If they keep hopping back, we came across from them. But I mean, as long as if you're fine with them.
I mean,
being lost,
they know where we are, so if they can find their way back, if it is the Fae that they're in, then they know how to find their way back once they're on the material plane.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
I don't even want to know your name. I don't want to know it. Just so we are aware. These guys are jerks.
Excuse me.
So the run-ins with the Fae you have had, are they attacking your encampment or what is going on?
They
Should
have
we
not
not
attacked
hunt around
us.
here?
I would definitely not hunt around here.
Okay.
Yeah, because it might accidentally be a Fae that you're hunting.
How do you
Like
know the
my
difference?
fox is a Fae. Like why are they dangerous?
I'm sorry, your fox is a Fae?
Can we have a second?
Gumbo. Gumbo.
Well,
Okay, I guess
I
that's
suppose
okay.
at least you were forthcoming about that eventually. And like you like one of them's gonna like walk a little bit closer and kind of like look at Fox a bit more.
You
you
touch him,
gonna-
I kill you, okay?
I don't want to touch him. I'm just
Okay.
checking the eyes.
What is wrong with the eyes?
Nothing. The animals that are there to protect, that have been chosen to protect, will have glowing eyes.
Chosen by who?
Oh.
The Dreamweaver.
What do you know about the
Ooh,
Dreamweaver?
who's the Dreamweaver? They sound cool.
I know the Dreamweaver is it is a ascended hero, no?
Yeah. Yep.
We know this information.
We did.
Yeah, we do. We all know it equally.
Have you do you like? Is this something that you praise, or is this just like how do you commune with the Dreamweaver? Because maybe the Dreamweaver could actually explain what the heck's going on with the Fae stuff.
We don't talk with the Dreamweaver directly, but there's like within the forest and the people who have lived here for a long time, they know what the deal is with the Dreamweaver. The Dreamweaver has decided to protect this forest for a few different reasons. And so we live under that protection. So as long as we're not taking too much from the land, we're left to be safe. However, with this like Fae snafu that's going on, things have just gotten a little weird.
So there are more protectors? There are more than usual?
Kind of. We're not really sure why either, but in the past, when a Fae creature has been in the forest, there seems to be an uptick in how many of these animals are protecting. We assume that it's because they're protecting those Fae creatures.
Could it have been my fox that he's showing? Well, no, I've only just arrived. That makes no sense. Hmm. Maybe there's a Fae in the woods and you should stay away?
I would love to just stop hunting, but we kind of need it for sustenance.
Fair.
No, I mean, like a different area, you know?
Well, I
Like,
mean,
I don't-
we are hunting in all areas of the forest. There are
Ah,
other outposts. Again, so that we're not taking too much from the land in one area.
Okay.
Oh.
Have you tried talking to the Fae?
Like the Fae that's living here,
Yeah.
we have not found them.
Oh, okay.
We don't really want to bother them. If they've decided to live here, that's their own choice.
Okay, but you're
Ah.
worried about hunting Fae animals.
No, we're not worried about hunting Fae animals. We're worried about them not following the rules because they're not like as aware of the deal. They don't know because there are more of them, there's less for us to hunt. So they
Okay.
feel like we're
Ah.
encroaching more.
Okay. Okay,
Okay.
yes, that makes a bit of sense.
It sounds like you need to talk to who do you have to deal with? Sorry.
It's an
The
unspoken
Dreamweaver.
rule. It's a
An
deal like
unspoken rule.
it's a deal as far as like the culture of the people who live in the forest go.
Should we
It's
maybe
just
make
something
it-
that has existed for a long time.
Should we maybe try to make it a spoken deal then? Maybe it's time for that.
I mean, if you know how to get in touch with them, like, sure. But it would
Yeah,
be
we can-
specifically with the Dreamweaver.
With the Dreamweaver. I mean, we can try. Yeah, let's see if we can get in touch with the Dreamweaver. Sure. Do you have like a small child we could sacrifice to some? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I promise. I promise. There's no blood sacrifice needed. We'll figure it out. Leave out some money.
If you like got in touch with a Fae, like if a Fae person, you know, like an elf from the Fae lands, would that shed light on some of the information, or would it just stir the pot?
I couldn't tell you, honestly. Because, like I said, it's not with a fake court or anything that we have this deal.
Ah, yes,
It's
that's
the
right.
the,
Dreamweaver
the
got talked to.
Dreamweaver is just here in order to protect them. Like
Yeah,
they
okay.
have a specific bond with the Fae.
Well, I think I think we should try to make contact with the Dreamweaver then.
Is there a shrine or temple around here?
There would have been back in the city of Siltereth, but most cities have a temple of some sort, whether it's specifically to someone or just for general worship.
You
So
don't
what's
have one in
the
your encampment, do you?
No.
Okay.
city
Is there
crossroads
one
window?
inside the woods?
Could we?
No.
That's what I was
Other
thinking.
than
Could we?
Siltereth, no.
That's what I was thinking. Is maybe we could set up like a temporary one, or set up our own like shrine to try
Yes, take
and
on some
connect.
iconography, and we'd have to go deep into the woods maybe to do that. No,
Probably. Yeah.
I'm up for that adventure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Same.
We have a wagon down the road with a couple of donkeys. Is it okay if I bring it this way? I don't want it to get eaten, you know. The
I
wagon.
have to check in with somebody before I let you stay here. But knowing that you're here to help, I don't think that it will be an issue.
Yeah. Totally.
Okay, that is good.
So they'll go away. They'll go back into the tent that they were in. Like minutes will pass, and then they'll come back out with an older man, elven blood. All of the people that you've seen so far have been of elven blood with like pointy ears and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
So he'll come out. He's like grayed, stands very tall, and he'll like kind of like take a look at all of you, and then he'll be like, "I hear that you want to try to help us with the sudden like uptick of protectors."
Well, we want to help everyone. If there is a fae that has come into the woods and cannot get back, that'd be why there are more protectors, no? So maybe we could find them a way home if the Dreamweaver can assist us in any way.
What makes you think that they can't get back?
I mean, would you rather be in the fae or in these woods here?
I don't know. I'm not the person that's decided to take up residence.
I just spoke to my fox. So it's what my fox said. He's a fae.
Oh.
Hmm.
Okay. I mean that's fair, I suppose. Do a deception check.
Oh shit!
You had it until you threw the face.
Okay, that's an 18. Plus.
Ooh.
So I'll say
Plus 2.
Plus.
20.
Okay.
I mean 20.
That's interesting that you have a fey creature with you. And like he's gonna take like a closer look, and then he's gonna say you should keep an eye on your fox while you're here.
Will do.
Been with me for a while now. I've see it every day. I mean, it protects me too. Maybe it is a protector, but of me.
Just say yes. Just say you'll keep an eye on the fox.
So
yes, I will keep an eye on the fox.
what exactly is your plan then?
We will head into the woods and set up a shrine to the Dreamweaver and see if we can connect somehow.
Is this something you've done before?
No.
Yeah, no.
Like to the Dreamweaver or anyone else? Have you ever contacted a deity or an ascended hero before?
I've spoken with Leanne instead of the Fae. Many times.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, you can spend the night here. We'll do what we can to help you, but we can't keep you around for very long, just for like our own safety.
Yeah,
For sure.
question. I've heard warnings of not staying in the forest for very long. How long have you guys been here?
It's not the entire forest, so being on the edge of you see how like it kind of gets thicker as you go that direction. That's the
Totally.
part of the forest
Yeah.
that you don't want to spend too much time in. Because that is protected for the forest, the people of the forest, any fae that decide to live there, they're protected in there, and we are not. Unless we're there for like we're because we live around here and we have fae blood ourselves, we are protected to a certain degree as long as we don't take too much from the land. If you do not have fae blood, you're not recognized as somebody who should be protected. But the road is protected from those beasts, so that is where you are safe.
Good to know.
Well, I believe maybe we should make sure we are fully rested before we head into the woods then.
I think that's
I'll
smart.
go get D and Dumb.
Sure.
Okay.
Is there any like talking that you guys want to do while you're going to get your cart?
How many people have gone missing so far in around this area? I know it's happening all over the place, but is it happening often?
It hasn't happened in a while, as far as I know. There was a point in time about 6 months back where it seemed to happen a lot, where we would see somebody and then they'd be gone, but then they would show up again somewhere else, and they would say that they've been to the Fae Plane. We're currently only missing a few people.
Okay.
Can we talk to? Do you have anyone who's come back recently? In your camp?
Not in the outpost, no.
Okay. Dang it.
So,
Okay.
if you were to come across a lost fae that wanted to get home, would it be in your interest to help them get home?
To help them, yes. I have no way of doing that other than seeking out help from somewhere else, but I have a job to do here.
Okay. That's good to know that you would not be, instantly violent towards them or something.
No,
believe-
especially
yeah.
if they were forthcoming with who they were. It's the ones that we don't know about that are scary to us.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good to know. In case you do ever come across one.
Now I'm gonna have you do a deception check.
Slip it in all coy.
Could I also do an insight to see how truthful they were that they wanted to help if they came across one?
Yeah, absolutely.
I rolled a
Yeah. I almost lost
Oh.
like
11, by the way.
Gee.
An
I almost
11.
like
What exactly do you mean if you happen to come across one? There seems to be something underlying that statement. It's a weird thing to just randomly say.
Yeah, you
I
guys.
got 18 on insight, by the way.
Oh, that's good. Do you want my explanation first, or do you want to give
Sure.
me the goods?
We'll cover the insight. You think that they're being truthful, that they would
Okay.
seek to help as long as the Fae was forthcoming about being Fae.
And I would be like, well, you guys keep saying there's a lot of fae in the woods, and we've been traveling for so long that I'm not like, if we did come across one on our journey here, or even through our speaking with the Dream Reaver, we now know that you would be allied with him.
Okay.
Sweet. Do you guys know what Jaeger bombs are? Let me tell
No.
Knew it was coming.
you.
So
We'll have some tonight.
I'll share some of my rations with people if it, I'm going to try and be super friendly with them if
Sure.
we're spending the night there.
Sure.
I can't think of anything else that we'll need to do before just resting and setting out in the morning.
Can't think of anything either. Honestly, they kind of
Yeah.
answered all the questions we had.
Okay. That's
Are
everything.
there any pretty ones?
Ooh, I was
I don't-
wondering.
what do you find pretty?
Like, non-gender specific, just pretty, like slender, feminine, maybe bearded, no beard. It
No
doesn't matter.
beard?
Just
Oh, okay.
beard or no beard, doesn't matter.
As long as
They're all
pretty.
elves, so
They're all
doesn't
elves,
really-
so like a lot of them are on the thin side. Some of them less feminine though, so there would be a couple like more specifically feminine ones. Pretty equals chickadee. Aw, thanks.
Aw.
Smells like a horror handbag. Sorry, I read chat. I shouldn't have read chat.
I'm just gonna hang around with the pretty ones.
The pretty ones, yeah.
That's
So I'd say like there's not like a whole lot of people who live here, but I'd say like 3 people stand out to you specifically.
Nice.
If you'll excuse me, gentlemen.
Oh wait, it's Latruda leaving. So enjoy.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep all of this in mind. I think I need to stop there for planning purposes.
Okay. We're planning to go into the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
think that makes sense as a place to stop too. Anyways.
Yeah, I think so too. Like time wise, and just like so, we will start with like if you guys want to like RP like talking to people in the outpost, we can do that. So I will fill the outpost with NPCs for next session.
Ooh.
Sweet.
Now we never ask what their
And
names are.
Yeah.
they're
next
just gonna
session,
tell you this time.
Are you sure you don't want to talk to anyone? Nope, we're good. Bye.
Learned from our mistake. A man has many names.
I'll make sure the couch is all done up for me if I do that.
Well, I'm super hungry, so I'm gonna jump off straight away.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you
If
guys
you
for
don't mind.
being here and playing with me and stuff.
I'll play with you anytime.
We're gonna find someone to raid for anybody in chat. But yeah, thank you, you peeps for hanging out with me today. If you want to run away, you can. Yeah, cameras are gonna get all wonky. My spiel's different for this, and I haven't come up with a good spiel for this, so I hope you guys had fun. We had a blast. Bye! Hey, thanks for checking out Chickadee&D. If you liked what you saw, click all the buttons down below. Subscribe, like, comment, you know the drill. Also, it'd be really cool if you came and checked us out live at Chickadee93 on Twitch, where you get to participate in the conversation, or watch us play D&D on campaign days. Thank you again so much. See you next time. Bye!